Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome into Goat Gaming here. Another episode of Hypermarket Simulator Billionaire, episode 17. I almost lose track of the episodes because we've this series is just ongoing and it's easy to forget what episode we're on. We have hey, welcome in there, McMerrick. I'm sorry. Welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. Howard, hey, welcome in, man. Yeah, so we lose track because we've had so many episodes in this series, so it's easy to forget what episode we're on. 17, 23, 16, and we just keep rolling right along. Check Mike, Chris, just in case you forgot. No, I think that might be. Yeah, that's probably you, Howard. I think my mic is good to go. Let's go ahead and load in. So not a whole lot going on tonight. It's going to be a pretty chill episode, pretty chill night. We are going to be in the main store, and we're going to be taking down shelves. We're getting ready for Friday. Friday is the absolute big day, 24-hour stream, all day long in the hypermarket. The developers will be on. Croissant Games will be on at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's pretty awesome, pretty exciting. We're going to have 5 giveaways. We're going to give away a copy of the game pretty much once every 5 hours. And then a lot more. We're going to build up the store, stock everything up, and sell everything out, build the massive inventory that we've ever had. And then that's pretty much it. That's it. That's the season finale for this store. We're not doing away with this store, but we are going to be grinding. Mike, please. That'd be you. My mic is working just fine, I think. Let me see. Maybe it's not. Let me see. Pretty sure. All right. Can you hear me? Are we good now? Are we good now? Let's make sure we're good on the mic. I'll have to go back and edit it. I think my mic was just fine, Howard. I think it was you and then I went and checked it, and I think I accidentally muted it again. Let me know if you can hear me in the chat though. We are hopefully that fixes it. Let me know if you can hear. I think the sound was good to begin with, and I think I muted it thinking it was not working for you, Howard. I think it's on your end. because it's showing on my end that we have that the mic is working just fine. So so we'll see. Sound check, sound check. Make sure we're good. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. Howard, I think it's on your end, buddy. The mic showed just fine on my end. I'm getting audio clipping a little bit, but it showed just fine on my end. If you can't hear any audio at all, any sound, please let me know. Nope, yeah, that might be you, Howard. I think that's you, man. Okay. Still no audio? That is so weird. I don't know what's going on. Mute. There we go. Okay. Perfect. We're back. All right. I think whatever the problem was, we have it fixed. I'm so sorry about that, everybody. Not sure. That was so weird. Audio was showing on my end, but I was getting absolutely nothing. So, wow. Very, very random. Now to get started, but welcome in, everybody. I'm glad everybody's in. Very chill episode tonight. Episode 17 in our Hypermarket Billionaire adventure. Tonight's going to be really, really, really random. I don't really know, how much content we can fit into tonight's episode. We will be taking out Rex. We'll be taking down all the storage in here. Well, not the storage. We'll be taking out all the shelves, trashing all the shelves, and getting ready for Friday. Friday is the big 24-hour stream. We will be in the hypermarket all day long. We're going to build our store up, stock to the max with the most product we possibly can. and then sell out everything. The developers will be on the stream at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. That's exciting. We'll have them in, ask them some questions. I think I'll have been on stream probably 13, 14 hours by then, so going to have to recharge by the time they get back on stream, because we'll be starting really, really early. And then, of course, our five game giveaway. We'll be giving away a copy of the game every 5 hours. So, and then that'll be the season finale for this season, for this store. We'll be taking a short hiatus after that, shutting this store down, and then grinding. This will become a grind store, and that's essentially what I've been kind of working on, is getting it set up. After we get the 24-hour stream, getting set up to just grind out levels. So I have leveled up quite a bit. I think over the past
hypermarket will be closing
couple days, maybe.
Please proceed to the checkout area.
Yeah, we're at 165 now, but the XP is just ridiculous. It's over 12,000 XP for the next level, which is about 2.5 hours long. So it is going to be a bit of a grind, but we're going to start our grind to level 999 on this store. But when we come back from our hiatus, our little break, which won't be too long because we do have the Stalker training update coming, then we'll start Season 2. Season 2 is really exciting. We are going to be introducing a new price sheet. We're going to make the game a lot harder, and we are introducing a co-manager. So very excited for that as well. There's just so much coming to the game, so much. We have a lot more product coming to the game. Just a lot. There'll be a lot, and I'm really excited to see what else comes to the game. But yeah, I do want to also announce we do have a Discord up and live. It's running now, so if somebody that's in the Discord in the chat, if you want to drop that link in there, everybody go check it out. Really awesome. Special shout out to our moderator for this channel, and also she created the Discord. She does so much for this channel and for me as well. So Yoda, she's not in here currently, but when she jumps in, everybody gang tackle her. Let's bring this trash can over here so I don't have to keep running back and forth. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a great week. We are about halfway through the week, at least here. Some of you might be a little bit further away, a little bit under half, but we're getting close. Oh, you know what? Actually, it's a Monday. I am off of my days. That's funny. Wednesday, we won't actually have a stream. Wednesday will be a clear day for me to kind of rest and get ready for Friday. I'm already thinking it's halfway through the week. Welcome in, Troy. How are you doing today? Welcome in. But yeah, that's what we have going on, and I'm already thinking it's Wednesday. So if that tells you how the Monday has been, it's definitely been a busy Monday for sure. Not a bad one, just a busy Monday. But yeah, not too much going on tonight. We are gonna just relax, doing a lot of tearing down to get ready for our major build. Welcome in, Aspect. Busy remodeling my store. There you go. I think everybody stays remodeling their store, which is the great thing about the game. Always so much to remodel. Always so much to remodel. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, matter of fact, let me see if I can actually post the Discord in the chat. There we go. So there's the new Discord link. If you guys haven't had a chance yet to check it out, we just opened it up for invites yesterday. So everybody, if you get a chance, go check out that Discord. A lot of fun. A lot of people that are in the main Hypermarket Simulator Discord in there as well. So really cool. Just another Discord at that. But we do have a lot of stuff going on in there. A lot of polls, a lot of different chat rooms. Yeah. So let's get all these shelves down. It is going to be a lot of tearing and throwing away stuff. We're not getting money back on these either. So I have managed to get our money up a little bit more as well. We're now sitting at 1.4 billion instead of 1.3. So almost 1.5. We're going to hit probably 2 billion here pretty soon. And I wish they would have left the trash can trick in from the last patch, where I could just run around with a trash can and take everything out. But I can't. Just join your Discord. I appreciate that, Troy. I really do, man. We're trying to get a good community or big community in there as well. And it's not just Hypermarket. It's a lot of other stuff. We do have a sports page, sports channel, music channel, pet channel. There's just a lot, and anything that you guys want in there, we'll put in there as well. So yeah, it's a little everything. It's not just gonna be just Hypermarket. Nice little chill place. I cannot believe that my microphone was off that whole time. I had already said everything, and then I find out that the sounds were pick channel. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, we can add a pick channel. We can add a meme channel. I mean, whatever anybody wants in there, we'll add it in there. Well, of course, within reason, Howard. I don't want you, creating some crazy stuff in there like the bully channel, and then everybody jumps in, and then Howard picks on you. I don't, or makes you mad, or makes you cry. We don't need that for sure. Because Howard would definitely do that. He's a big old bully. All right, and we did make some changes. I'll go ahead and stop, and I'll show everybody what we did. If you missed the last episode, we absolutely had a blast. And if you hadn't had a chance to go back and see it, I'll go ahead and walk you through it now. But we built a bar area called the Barrel. So when we're able to name it, cheers for that, for sure. Cheers. But when we're able to name it, we're going to call this area the Barrel. Or we might put out a poll and let everybody come up with a name for the area, and we'll figure out something to call it. But yeah, we went ahead and built this area here. We did sell the product and show off all the product, all the alcohol, and it's a lot. I did go ahead and sell all the rest of the alcohol out. I went ahead and sold everything out just to get it back to normal. But yeah, pretty nice area. I had to make some changes with the hanging shelves. If you have them up too high above this window, then the customers can't reach it and it won't sell. So I had to kind of redo some of these because I had them going 4 high up to here, and the customers couldn't get that top one. So I did redo these a little bit. I do like the crates. I put the crates right in front of the mirror, and then a little small table area, and then our little lobby dining area. That's supposed to kind of be a TV. I wish we did have TVs, so that'll be pretty nice. And then we got our dartboards up there, but nice little area. I think it was a lot of fun to build it. And then the barrel is outside to represent the barrel, but nice little area. We did close off our break room and our office, and that's over there. And I will show everybody this as well in case you missed it last episode. We did close that off so that way nobody comes through the office area or the break room. They all come in through here. Well, they did come into there. Did make a change here in my self-checkout area as well. We took the door from down here and switched it with a window, and then put the door here. That way you don't have people walking through the self-checkout area while there's people checking out, and then they're just coming through this area. So just a little small change as well. And then I'll go over here and we'll show everybody the break room and office area. It's pretty much complete. I do want to add TVs, monitors, kind of like we did here. These are supposed to be TVs, that's what that's supposed to be anyways. But we're going to do the same thing. We got our, break room chairs, lockers just enough for our 12 stalkers. I think that we're getting actually more than the 12, so we might have to add more. I think that is coming as well with the staff training to add more stalkers. So the office area here, pretty simple and basic, but I like it. Where's the dartboard? There's the dartboard for here, for in there. You mean for the break room? The break room area, we got a dartboard right here. So cool addition to the game, the dartboard. I would not recommend sitting here on this couch ever while somebody's playing darts. It'll be a disaster. So that's really cool. We did add the dartboards. A great addition, I think. And then we have one here. I think we're going to put another dartboard here, but a nice little setup. Kind of simple. I didn't want to expand the room and the area too much. We do need space for product. And then same deal here. We have 2 dartboards. We have a dartboard here over this big one, and then one over the door. So pretty cool. Pretty nice little setup. Yeah, So it was a blast showing off the new product. You know, and then of course we didn't use the stalkers too much last episode, and thank goodness we didn't. We did have some issues with them, but that has been corrected, so we're not really having any stalker issues at the moment. I've had a few, not a whole lot. I mean, I'm still having stalkers, you know, that sometimes I can't figure out why they're just standing there when there's boxes for them to be stalking. So there are still some issues going on with them, but not the big issues that we had with them on Friday, I think. So, but yeah, let's go ahead and throw away some stuff because we do need some room. Because we are going to be restocking this store to the max capacity, just like we did on the last build that we did when I showed everybody the build and setup for having the storage rack and the shelf and trash can close to each other. So that's what we're going to be doing on this store for Friday, and that will take up a lot of the day. I mean, we're 24 hours might seem like a long time in the hypermarket, but when you have a lot of stuff like that to take up that time, and it absolutely will take up that time, and then the license with all the alcohol adding 40 more product into the game, yeah, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. We're going to be stocking floor displays and wide storage racks. It's going to be a lot. So I'm definitely going to have to mentally prepare and drink lots and lots of coffee to stay awake for that. But definitely exciting, and hopefully everybody gets a chance to stop by for a minute or so. But yeah, we'll definitely need a break after that. I'm not sure how long that break will be. It won't be too long. As season 2, I've already started making some content for season 2, and working on some ideas and got some things ready to go. So we won't be gone for too long. I imagine, you know, maybe a couple weeks, and then we'll get on with season 2. Very excited. Very excited. Definitely gonna miss this store. Let me know how you guys like the lights not being on in these refrigerators. I like it. I think this looks better than the bright lights of the fridge. I like to look better, personally. Let me know if you guys like that as well, or if you miss the lights on the fridge. I do think that is actually a glitch or a bug, and I'm sure they'll fix it. But you do plan of having pauses in between to move around 24 hours. Sitting can hurt. Yeah, of course. Yeah. I will be doing a lot of standing up during the stream as well, Nick. And then I'll try to take, you know, breaks every so often, and maybe put some music on or something, and try to go get something to eat or take a short break. He got a bottle to use. That's funny. Yeah. For the main part though, it'll be all in the same area, and I'll be right here in the hypermarket, trying to stay at it. Definitely gonna be a long day. But yeah, it's gonna be worth it though. Be worth it for sure. Lots of stuff to throw away. Lots of stuff. Let's move this over here. Yeah, this is all gonna be bare. We're not gonna have. Let's move this out of the way and trash this. It's not gonna be bare for now. We're gonna leave and exit tonight with the store completely empty. But I don't know. We might actually start building and putting up some of the racks tonight, just because we're going to have this done in no time. It's not going to take that long to get all these thrown away. And then we might go ahead and start actually putting some racks up, start setting up some stuff. Getting a little bit of a jump start on Friday. Mainly just relaxing though, and just not trying to do too much on this episode at least. Definitely looking forward to the staff training though. I think we're pretty close to the staff training update. You know, I'm still thinking we're looking between the 19th, which is this week. I don't think we'll see it this week, but I'm not sure. I wouldn't necessarily say we won't, but I don't know. It could be, but I'm still thinking it's between the 19th and the 26th. So we might be looking at a week and a half out. maybe 2 weeks. It might be after the 26th. I think it's really close now. Most of the updates, the major ones, are usually the 20th and after, so we'll see. Alright, got so much stuff to throw away in here. So much stuff. Lots and lots and lots to take down and lots to put up on Friday. And then I don't know, what do we got here? That's definitely not cool. They have decided to just put stuff randomly here. And I don't know. Oh, okay. So I haven't gone in here since the zero. Yeah. Since the zero glitch. Yeah. I guess we need to try to sell some of this stuff. So we'll go ahead and get some of this stuff out of here. I guess I haven't been in my storage and stock area in so long. It's been a while. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff, a little bit of stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need to sell some of this, just get it out the way. Let's try to sell these, get these hex items stocked up. I didn't realize that I still had stuff in here. That's it's pretty crazy. I guess they brought it in here last time and kind of just left it. And we'll stock it up and go ahead and sell it out, get it out of here. As I do think, I don't know, I might leave these in here, or the storage racks. Why does everything look like that? That is pretty crazy though. Yeah, we got a lot of extra. You can take off the tag as a temp fix, but if you quit and reload the game, problem returns. CG says we fixed them. Okay, all right. Well, that's good to know, Troy. I didn't know what we had going on. I've been trying to keep up with some of the bugs and stuff, but yeah. Alright, let's put another one over here, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip the day over so we can start selling out the rest of this stuff, and then trash all this other stuff that we don't need. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to throw away, a lot of cleaning to do, I should say, to get ready for our major sale. And of course, we do want to hit day 1850, I think it is. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look, but 1850 I think is 5 years with days, so we are trying to hit our 5-year mark with our store being open on Friday as well. So let's get these stockers in here. And then throw away some of this other stuff. We definitely don't need it. Need to clean the parking lot a little bit. Get all this stuff out of here. Lots and lots of cleaning. It's always ordering too much product. That's always my thing. Alright. And I'll probably leave, I don't know, maybe we'll leave the storage racks in there and just move them as we need to. That way we'll have the racks already there. That way I don't have to order 200 more racks to put down. But it's definitely nice to have the customers back. That definitely helps a lot as far as the leveling part. It's gonna help, because if I was getting 600 XP every 10 minutes versus 1,000 or 1,100, it's gonna take a lot longer to level up. So, but I will say for sure though, the XP already being nerfed will help a lot too. It took me about 4.5 hours to go from level 119 to 120 before the major patch came out and they nerfed XP, and then now it's only taken me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours to level up. So the XP has pretty much just been cut in half Alright, what do we got to throw away now? Let's put some more out there. I think there's more stuff in the corner back here. It's kind of jammed at the top. Yeah, same stuff. I don't know what happened with it, but we'll go ahead and throw it down. And I do know that the stockers, they can't reach the product. If it's on top of a rack like this, they can't reach it, and it just sits there. It will also cause your stockers to freeze up as well. They will try to get a box, and they can't get it, and then it will cause them to just stand there. So I do know that that's an issue you can have. It seems to happen to me a lot when I have my cone too close out front. Sometimes I order so much product that the product will fall. It'll land on like the little ledge close to the roof, and then nobody can get to it. And that's kind of how this is too. If it's somewhere they can't reach, they'll leave it there. All right. Let's go over here and try to get this last box. Yeah, that's a full box. That's not even a partial. That's a whole box over here. Alright, that's out the way. Now we have so many of these, and I don't know why they're not picking these up at all. They're not even going after them. I don't know if that's part of the glitch or what, but maybe it's because it's not actually on a shelf. I don't know. So we might have to move this stuff out the way. I don't know. Yeah, it might be froze and glitched out where it's at. Let's get these out of here first and see if we can't figure out how to move this product. Because right now I can't. Am I stuck? Yeah, I think I'm stuck. I am absolutely 100% stuck in a box. It's a trap. I don't think my stalkers wanted me to work today, so they trapped me in a box. That's hilarious. I don't know how we get out of the box though. I don't know if I am truly stuck. All right, so we're gonna have to do a quick save and then go back to the main menu and do a quick load in. Never fun getting stuck in a box. Quit the main menu and then we'll load back in. There we go. My furniture file is up again as well, so I have to work on trying to get that down. I think Friday though we're gonna break it. Our file is gonna be so big on Friday that there's no way I can possibly save and load back in if we have anything come up. Oh no, goat has been eaten. Yeah, the box got me, man. They trapped me. I don't know what was going on. All right, let's do this all over again. Maybe we won't get stuck. I'll just remember that the box is a trap. Don't get too close to it. Yeah, that's the first time I've had that happen to me, or that glitch or bug. So, but hopefully it's fixed tomorrow. Let's see if we can't get some boxes over here without getting too close to that trap. Go ahead and put the rest of the stuff out of there. Stock it up. Alright, throw that down. Let's see what we have in here. Yeah, I don't think, yeah. See, this is what happens. So if you order too much product, they fall in, and my cone is actually right outside. So if you order way too much, it starts piling up, and then it starts ending up on top of this ledge. Then it ends up in here on top of these. So it clips through the wall, and then you have a lot of this right here. This one looks like they probably threw it up there though. I mean, it was being used beforehand. I don't know what happened to it, but alright, we have to get some of this stuff out of here. See, and you're good once you throw it on the ground, they'll pick it up and start stocking it, but if it's on top of that, you know, they ain't getting it. Do we have anything left in there? I don't think we do. I think we're good. It wouldn't surprise me though if there's actually boxes on the roof. Yeah, so I'll have to go up there and check later. Sneak up the back way, the ladder, see if I can't get up there. Let's see here. We'll throw that down. No, there we go. Throw that down. So So at least they stacked it up nice and square back here. That's always a good thing versus them just throwing it on the ground. So yeah, let's just throw this stuff out of here. Lots and lots and lots of product. Did not realize that that was going on in the back here. So a little bit of a detour, but that's all right. We definitely have to get rid of this stuff tonight. Lots and lots and lots of product. Wow, that is a whole lot. Jeez. How? I don't know how they managed to keep it so straight. And not even on racks. They just took the boxes and stacked them up in the floor. Wow, that's a lot. It is a lot. Which might explain why I've been having some stalker issues as well, with them not picking up product and standing around some. So that might explain it. Oh, come on! I guess the shelves must be full. No, they're not. Why are you running over here to do this? Let's put it on another one. We definitely need to sell this crap out really fast. We're going to put down another floor display of it just so they'll stock it up. Let's do another one too. Get this stuff out of here. Move your feet, lady. Stepping on my floor display like that. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's just, yeah. Tons and tons of stuff that I did not know about. Surprise! Alright, there we go. And is it me, or does it just keep appearing? Is it all the way through the roof? Because right now, to me, it looks like it's 3 wide and it's all the way through the roof. I am pretty sure they have stacked it up through the roof. Let's see if that's the case. I don't know. Because this stack just doesn't seem to be getting too much smaller. Yeah, it's really high. We might have 30, 40 boxes in here. The unlimited supply right here. Yeah, that's a lot. All right, so we have gained an extra 3 million in inventory somehow. It will never end. Hey, if anybody needs some free weights, let me know. We'll hand them out. Everybody can have 5 boxes apiece. I don't see. This is the never-ending inventory, and you can't pick them all up and move them at once. So you're absolutely, yeah. That bug allows unlimited boxes, which is okay. And unless it's frozen your gears, I lost so much food. Wow, yeah. Gotta love dealing with the food items. Yeah, if you have any bugs or if you have any food and then all of a sudden we have bugs, your food items are usually the first to spoil. This is crazy though. I don't know how much product we truly have back here, but it's a lot. It is a lot. I didn't expect to have to spend time digging through inventory, especially unlimited. Did not expect that to happen. I don't feel like we've made too much progress on this stack either. Alright, this is crazy. Yeah, it's definitely probably 6, 7, 8 high, at least. Yeah, it just goes up, up, up. Maybe I wonder if I pick this rack up and take it outside, can I? And we can take a look and see how tall it is. Maybe it'll let me do that. Let's see. Come on. Well, that wants me to get the item. I don't want to get the item. I want to be able to move my rack. There we go. I think we... There we go. Okay. Let's see if we can't go outside and look how much inventory is on this rack. It's a lot. It is absolutely a lot of inventory. Can we place this down anywhere? I don't think we can. Customers are going to come in super buff from weightlifting. Yeah. They're going to come in here and rob me, probably. I can't sit this down either, I don't think. How do I get back outside? I think I can't get back outside. There we go. Alright, let's go back outside and look at this stack to see how much weights is on here. That's a lot. So, literally, I now have... that is crazy. I have more products stacked over the ceiling. Oh, that's funny. So, tonight's episode is brought to you by the Tower of Hex Weights. Oh, that's hilarious. So, that made my night. So, we have a lot of inventory to sell. Oh, unlimited amount of inventory. Box for it, yeah. Absolutely, eBay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a lot. That is one rack. There's no other inventory in here. That's it. But one rack has all that inventory. Definitely going to be a problem. Oh, well. All right. It's like we're playing the world's biggest Jenga game. Alright, let's go put down another floor display. We'll put some more product on there. Craziest thing. I screenshotted it. That's funny. I'll send it to them and see what they say. That's pretty hilarious though. Did not expect that at all. I'm pretty sure they won't be expecting it either, so that's pretty funny though. That is a lot. Just one more unique thing that you won't see anywhere else. Only here at the Hypermarket Billionaire Goat Gaming Store, I guess. Alright, let's put that there. We do need another one. We've got so much product. I mean, that's a lot of product. That's probably a whole day's worth of ordering. And I think if I don't know. I think I have to pull them off the rack because I don't think they can get to them.
The Hypermarket will be closing soon. Please proceed to the checkout areas. Thank you for shopping with us.
Oh, there's so much. So much. Alright, we'll try to get rid of this stuff. Take some weight off if you send some to my store. Hey, you can have it all, Troy. You can have every single one of them, man. The only thing is I need you to show up with a big truck so you can load it up just like this, because we're not downstacking it. you got to take it just like that. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but that's part of the agreement. I don't want to have to downstack this stuff. That's a lot. It is a lot of product. I cannot believe that. That's a lot of boxes. I'm pretty sure we had probably 40, 50, 60 boxes of that stuff. I'm probably going to set up another shelf. Yeah. There's one. We'll put some on this one. Yeah. Let me go flip the lights and we'll have to do the same thing. So we're going to have to flip through some days just to sell out the rest of this stuff. Crazy stuff. Real cool trick. I don't know if anybody knows this. Just something I had picked up from somebody in the Discord. Shout out to Stuart for kind of helping me come across this trick. But if you close your store, you can open it before you start your next day, and it will help you. You will have a few more customers by doing this. As the day starts at 6 o'clock a.m. the next day, but the game is loading in, so technically when you load in it's 6:15. So by doing this, when you hit this right here, don't continue to your next day. Just go ahead and hit the sign to open your store, and you'll hear the ting. You'll hear the sign go off. Then you hit continue the next day. When you do that, now the store will automatically be open. Your customers will be pretty much on their way. Yeah, so we're already open, and it saves you a little bit of time. Because otherwise, it'll be 6:15, but you do get a few more customers that way. because they're already in the store. You know, usually I don't see them in my store till around after 7 o'clock. So just pretty cool trick. Definitely helps out if you want those extra few customers and need that extra little bit of money. All right, we got so much here. I'm just gonna throw this stuff on the ground. I think our stalkers, I think they'll figure it out. I think if we put it on the ground for them, they'll come back in here and get it. Just want to get it off these racks because that's a lot for sure. Lots and lots of product. Yeah, that's crazy. Right. Yeah. Tons of stuff. I need to start over here, start pulling some of these down. Get some of these boxes out of the way. Now it's not letting me pull down. There we go. Okay. Some of the boxes still act like they're invisible, so I'm not sure. Hopefully we can get all of them out the way. But yeah, there's lots of crazy bugs and glitches on Friday. I've seen quite a bit. I saw shirts that were underground, under the actual floor of the store. I saw frozen product that had gone bad through the wall and it had leaked all the way into the other side of the store. I mean, just crazy stuff. Crazy bugs and glitches happened on Friday. And then, of course, this looks like was part of one of the glitches as well. Yeah, let's get this off here. But that's alright. I still blame it on the alcohol that they released. I think everybody's staff got inebriated, and that's why they made the mistakes they did. So adding alcohol to the game was probably not a good idea then. Not for the staff's sake. Wow, did they just put that on the ground again? Like, we have invisible storage right here that they're just putting it up, stacking it on. So I wonder if that's inside too. I don't even think that's outside. We still have this here, which I don't know how it's not even on a rack. It's just stacked up. We're managing to pull some of it down, so we're getting there. I don't know if they can. Problem is, I don't know if they can restack it up like that. So hopefully they don't. For one, yeah. And then this here looks like it could be a totally different rack that we have. And luckily that's not going in the trash can because it's sitting right there on the trash can. I'm surprised it's not just falling in the trash can. Yeah, I can't get to that from there. I'll have to come inside to get it. Yeah, so many boxes, random boxes just stacked up weird. Yeah, that's through the ceiling too. I'm pretty sure that's way up on the roof. Let's get some of this stuff out of here. Yeah, hit the trash can with that one, but that's okay. We just have so much we have to get rid of or to move out. Yeah, and I can't even reach that. Yeah, I can. Okay. So maybe from this side, yeah, I can start at the bottom and start pulling these down. There we go. Lots of stuff to sell, so. All weights. Good thing it's all weights, right? That's probably at least $3 million of products right there. All right, don't start back. So they're absolutely going to do that. They're going to start back stocking like that. This is just crazy how this happened. I don't know. Pretty sure even if we down stack this, they're still going to have these problems. What the heck happened to your stores? Hey, welcome in. Well, we somehow managed to have all our products stacked up 40 feet high, and it was above the ceiling. So we're trying to uncluster, so to speak. I don't know what happened either. I'm completely dumbfounded. Never seen it happen. We're having stalkers just do randomly crazy stuff, and then yeah, so we're having issues a little bit. But that would be pretty much the way to sum up this stream so far. Started off with microphone audio issues, and then hey, it rolls over to my inventory. So can't go perfect all the time. I had something similar happen to me, but it was just so small for the TVs. Yeah, unfortunately, we had it about 40 feet high. It stacked all the way through the roof. I don't know. I've never seen that before. They're doing the same thing. I don't even know where these lamps came from. So got to figure out where those came from as well. See if we got any more product that's stuck in the ceiling or on the roof. But how they stacked them? Yeah, they stacked them pretty high. Right? They stacked them way up there. It was a little bit over the roof. Hopefully they don't do it again. They just come back in here and grab stuff. Like this here is on a shelf that doesn't even exist. So they're stacking them sideways and upwards. The racks have definitely been extended. There we go. So I want to do away with this here. I don't think I can. I think it shows there's something on. Going to be a trillionaire by the time all those sell out. I know, Nick. Crazy. Let them sell out of that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, and never selling them again. Oh, come on now. Leave that alone. And I can't do away with this tag on this shelf. It won't let me. So we are having issues with that as well. Let me see if I can't move this to the front of the building, maybe. Maybe that'll help out. Maybe it will help out. Let's move this over here. That seems to be one of our problem racks. Yeah. I don't know where this product came from. It's just randomly following me around. Maybe if I take it off the invisible rack. There we go. Okay. So now no problem. We're going to throw that rack away. And I think we should be good now. I don't think we have any more problem racks, hopefully. Yeah. So, there's that. Let's go ahead and get down one more for these. We'll sell out of these real fast too. Yeah, lots of stuff to throw away. Lots and lots and lots. Start back in this corner over here and we'll do away with these. Throw this stuff away here. Yeah, I do think we might do some pre-setup for our shelves for Friday, just to get some of it done. Unless there's other suggestions, there's anything you guys want to see in chat. Do you think I'm wrong that it's now the 16th for me and I said we would likely get the staff training update? Yeah, I absolutely do. Yeah, I think so too. I want it to go with that because, you know, the sooner we get it, the better, and I'd love that. But I don't see it happening. I really, it's a lot of content. I don't think everyone truly realizes the amount of content being worked on currently right now, on top of staff training. Staff training, and then they have another game. I think people also forget that Croissant Games is also working on another game that is set to come out November, December of this year. So, and if you guys haven't heard of the game or anything, go check it out. I think it's called Amaru Christmas Simulator, and it is coming out at the end of this year. The video is up on it, and I think there's also a demo as well. I know you can wish list it. Might now be even closer to the end of the week or next week. Yeah, I still think it's going to be between the 19th and the 26th. I think we're probably looking at about a week and a half, 2 weeks away. So, pretty close. But if you guys haven't already, go check out the game that's coming out by Croissant at the end of the year. It is available to wishlist on console, and I think wishlist on Steam as well. So, going to be pretty cool. And if you look at that game, at the trailer, you can kind of see some of the things that'll be coming to this game as well, as far as like wall customization, colors of the walls and stuff like that. So that game already has that.
Attention shoppers,
or at least it's already been worked on. You can see it in the trailer too. So,
please proceed.
But it's a busy team. 3 guys that are just nonstop busy, work. So it's a lot, but we're really close. We're gonna get that training update. It's gonna be really awesome, I think. It wouldn't surprise me, knock on wood, that if it breaks the staff for a minute and they have to fix some things, which usually happens, but that's okay too. Not a big deal. I think I'd rather have it in the game with it broken and then fix it than not have it in the game at all and then have to wait for a while for them to 100% get it right. So I'm okay with all the glitches and bugs early on. All right, let's go ahead and hit this sign. We're almost sold out of all of our junk. Almost. Thank goodness. That was a lot of product to go through. Lots of shelves to still throw away though. Ugh. And I think, what is that? Do we have more products sitting over here? We do. So I need to go check and see what that is and how it got there, because it's definitely not. I don't think it's weights. I don't think we have any weights. I've been looking at the videos of that incident. There's a guy in the crowd, white shirt, and he pulls his arms, he fires a gun and recalls. I'm thinking sniper wasn't actually the only one. Yeah, I try to stay out of that. Try to stay out of that. It's definitely a sad situation. You know, no one truly knows what's happened or what happens. There's always three versions of the truth. There's your side, the other person's side, and then the actual truth. So, who knows? Who truly knows? Let's throw down well, let's go back outside because it's about to flip over the day anyways. And then we'll go ahead and start up at one more day. Not bad. So all that product we had around $2.5 million worth of boxes sitting up there that I would have probably never saw for a while. So a lot of inventory just to be sitting around. And maybe we need them. I don't think we do because we're about sold out. So let's go and see if we do need them. I don't think we do. But we do need to put out the box of lamps, and I don't know where this came from. Need to step away for an hour. We'll drop back in and still streaming. Hey, I appreciate it. No problem, Troy. Enjoy. We'll probably be here in around another hour or two, so I wouldn't worry. We'll be here. Pretty sure. We've only been on about an hour, so we probably will go at least 3 hours. Where did that box of lamps go? They took it. It's like it disappeared. I didn't see anybody pick it up either. There it is. Really weird. It just wound up randomly here. Do we have a shelf for you? I'm sure we do. Let's take this box over here. Looking really bare in here. Really, really bare. Not used to all that. Let's throw away some of this stuff. And then get another shelf real quick. So much stuff. It's very sad. It's very sad that we are going to be getting rid of the store for a minute. Feels like you look behind the guy in the cap making signals as it looks, then you see the guy, they fall asleep. Yeah, I've heard a lot of stuff, but you know, like I said, I try to stay out of it. Or just you don't know what the actual truth is. We need to order a shelf or a rack or something or display because I don't have any more. I've thrown them all away. That's all right. Let's let this other one empty out, and then we'll go ahead and put some more stuff on one of these after it empties out. We'll just go ahead and keep throwing stuff away for now. Won't even worry about it. Let's get this out here. We'll throw this away. The store looks so bare. There's absolutely not hardly anything in here. Trash, and more trash. We'll throw this trash can away in this other trash can. And then let's throw this rack away. Got plenty of those. Plenty racks. Yeah, so looking good. No random boxes appeared. Yeah, it did. See, this is the crazy part. I don't know how this keeps getting put back over here, unless it's because we keep putting it on the ground and they just keep setting it back. I think that might be the case, so might be the case. We will wait till one of these empty out. Let me go take this tag off the shelf so that way they don't even think about it. Hopefully. Yep, there it is. No tag. They're still gonna bring it over here though, unless we take this shelf and do away with it. There we go. So now it's just something we can wait on. Alright, that looks good. We got these in here we need to take out. I forgot about them. Alright, we got this, we got that. And I really hope that they don't decide to add the lights back to the fridge. I like the look. It kind of gives it a grayish look, and I kind of hope that they leave it like that. Oh, did we hit? I think we just hit that guy on the way by, and he just kept walking. That's okay. All right, let's go throw some of these racks away. Throw some of these racks in the garbage. Let me through, lady. Want to ask Croissant to add a funny to the game for the light switch in the front. Operate disco balls in the ceiling, customers dancing. Start dancing. That would be pretty cool. Hey, that's not a bad idea. I actually like that. That would be a pretty funny idea. I like that. A little bit of humor. Guess we could have a little club in the back area that we could always build with a little dance floor with a disco ball. That'd be pretty cool. All right, we're almost. Wow, so many weights. All right, let's throw this freezer away. Yep. It feels like the customers are coming in really slow at this point. Yeah. So I think we have plenty enough room. I think. I'm not going to sacrifice taking anything down. You know, the next time we're on in this store on Friday, it's going to look the same. And then the next time we ever decide to use this store again, it's not going to change. We're not going to redo the design in here. We're not going to redo the design in the stock room. Those are going to be the same. We're not doing away with those. Those will still remain the key features and looks of the store. Break room, office, those will be the same. The only thing that'll probably change is probably just the staging and rack shelves this area, you know. Main selling area, that'll probably be the only thing we change. Why is it only 3:20 p.m. and they're coming in so slow? Like, what is going on here? Huh. Do we have anything causing them to slow down? Maybe. We're supposed to be getting like around 1,000 customers. There is no way that we're going to hit 1,000 with these few customers rolling in. We don't have any tags out. Really weird. I don't know. Let's go over here and look. Hopefully they didn't throw anything in the bathrooms. You just never know. You always have to double check. Yeah, they didn't throw anything in here. I just don't know why we're not getting our full amount of customers, it seems. Let's do a stroll around the back of the building to see if we got anything fishy going on back here. Not at all. I need to get up on the roof, though. I really think that we do have boxes on the roof. I really do. I haven't been up there in a while, but I know I did have plenty of boxes putting alcohol on floor displays, and he's placing them out the back in the storage, 4 p.m. storage racks. Yeah, that's what we've gone with on all of our product, is putting all the product on floor displays and using the big tall storage, wide storage. And I'm pretty sure that, you know, Friday after we do it, it's probably going to freeze the game up, because we are going to be doing it with probably we do have over 275 items, I think, in game now, so we'll have 275 items full to the max, and it'll probably break the game. No one's ever done that so far. We're gonna try to complete it on Friday and see how it looks, or if the game can even handle it. But it's gonna be a lot of money. I know it's not gonna take up the full 1.4 million, but 131. It's pretty awesome. That's really good. You're definitely leveling really fast. The levels get a lot harder to reach. See, it's 640, and there's no customers. Like, what is the problem? That is so weird. We have 3 customers at 640, and we've got product on the floor. So, kind of weird. Really weird. I don't know what can possibly cause that. Just play the days. Yeah, playing the day is what gets you through to leveling up pretty quick, but the XP just starts to get really high. You're looking at probably 2 to 3 levels to level per one level. So right now we're at about 2.5 to get to the next level. That is really weird. Anybody else experienced this before, where you don't have your customers coming in and your store is not even close to being closed? Maybe try reloading game. I can see that. Yeah, let me. They're not bodybuilders. They don't want the weights. Howard jumps in and tells me that they just don't want the weights. First time in the history of customers refusing to buy your product. That is crazy. Let's go ahead and roll through the day. We'll flip it over and see if that happens again. That's really crazy. Really random too. I've never seen that before. Even when we had the customer issue before, I've never seen them not show up in the store. So that is really crazy. Wow. So let's see. Let's go ahead and flip through another day. There's nothing. No customers anywhere. They're all in the parking lot, but they're not coming in the store. So I'm not sure. Are you coming in, buddy? That is really random. They stayed out and then they want to show up right at close. So this game is just, the realism has been added to the max. Like, that is a realistic customer. You show up right as the store is about to close. So
thank you for shopping with us.
Absolutely a real customer. They wait until 9:15, 9:30, and then they're going to show up. What is wrong with you? Did you grab anything, or did he just shake his head and walk away? Okay, yeah, he grabbed a lamp. That's crazy, though. Our customer count for this day is absolutely going to be nothing. We're supposed to get like 1,000 plus customers, and it's definitely not going to happen on this day. All right, let's go hit that light, and then we'll have to flip another day just to sell out the rest of the product. Very crazy. I don't know what that was about at all. Trying to document all odd things in case someone reports in, then maybe I have an idea. But this is new to me. Yeah, same here, Nick. I usually just either take screenshots or I clip things from the stream and then send it to them and have them take a look at it. So that's what I'll do on this one. Definitely with that issue and the stock being stacked all the way over the ceiling. Definitely going to have them check that out. Not sure. Yeah, we only had 291 customers. That is way off. That's bad. That's like something you would see early level. Wow, you could be like level 50 and have more customers than that. Let's try it again. Let's see where we can get this time. I don't think I need the stalkers, but we'll hire them in anyways. See if we can sell out the rest of this product or if everybody just stays home again. Okay. So they're actually coming in the store now. I'm not sure what happened on that though. Very, very, very crazy glitch. And I think we'll go ahead and start setting up some of our, I don't know. I want to start setting up our stuff for Friday, but I have to keep track of all the stuff and where it is. And these racks all have tags on them, so that's not going to help me. At all, because I have so many racks in the back that have tags on them. So I think we do this, and we're just going to start clearing some of these up. I'll leave these back here as well. It'll save me from having to buy 270 racks. Thought the customer count was decided by the amount of different items. Yeah, the customer count is decided by your level. It's all based on level. I could sell one rack or one floor display of weights, and I would get 1,000 customers just for that. I mean, I'm pretty sure they haven't changed that. I just did that same thing to level up from 164 to 165 yesterday, and nothing changed. So maybe that something did change with the patch. I don't know. Let's try that. We're gonna test this out and see. Maybe that's the case. Maybe they did make an update and change something that I was unaware of. We'll check. We'll double check and see though. I don't think that they did. I think I'm having some issues though. Because I think I just had like 1,100 customers yesterday, and I only had 3 floor displays out. So I'm pretty sure we just got some glitching going on. Yeah, because something's wrong. We're not. I don't think we're out of product and we're still not getting customers. Yeah, something's going on. Yeah, we got product right here and we got no customers. So I'm not sure. All right, so we're gonna do a quick save and then we're gonna go back to the main menu. We're gonna reload back in, everybody. And try to see. Yeah, that was what confused me. Yeah, let's go back to the main menu. Let's see if we have some bugs going on. Very confusing. We had no customers at all, and I had product sitting on the floor display. So really randomness randomness. And my furniture file is crazy. Like, I don't have a lot of furniture in the store right now, but it's 1144 KB, and that's pretty high. I don't think I even had that much, unless the new furniture just takes up a lot of space size wise. I didn't have that problem last time before the patch, so that definitely is kind of concerning. Because okay, maybe it's fixed. Yeah, because if the file size is like that, we're definitely gonna have way too much furniture in the store. Let's see if that fixed everything. I think it did. Yeah, so automatically I can tell that we're gonna have more than our 300 if we have product. So yeah, that fixed it. So we did have some kind of glitching going on that loading back into the game fixed and solved. Yeah, absolutely 100%. That's what that was. Just really weird. Another weird bug. Let's get all this stuff taken down. I think the wood bar furniture is more KB. Yeah, I think so too. I think it definitely is, because I think my file before that update was like around 400 to 600, and it's gone way up since then. So I'm pretty sure that you're right on that. All right, let's get rid of some of this. Close that. And still, this is one of my favorite areas of the game, just because of the lighting and the fact that we do have the cool lighting that comes in, creates the reflection off everything throughout the day. So definitely just love this area. Even if we decide we're not going to use a storage room anymore in this store, this will be made into something. It won't be part of the store, I don't think. But I do have an idea of what we might use it for. That is a surprise. We will save that for later on. Later on down the road. I'm not going to say 100% that you won't see this store in season 2, but more than likely you might see it once and that's it. Season 2 will be absolutely a different store. Yeah, we're going to do some new stuff for season 2. Make it more challenging. Make it more of an actual, day-to-day struggle, and then have that way we don't make too much money and we have to actually decide what products we actually want to carry, and we don't carry it all. So we're not gonna be able to carry everything, so it's gonna be really, really cool. I can't wait. New pricing. All right, we're good here. Let's see if we've about sold out. Yeah, we have. Yep, that's it. That's how quick. Yeah, so it was definitely a glitch. Definitely a bug, and everything's good now. We sold out all the extra stuff, I think, except for that there, and then that will be the last little bit, and then I think we'll start putting down some floor displays. I'm not going to put down the racks. I am going to use one just for like a measurement to kind of measure things, but we are going to put down the racks or the floor displays tonight. Yeah, I think that will be the play for tonight. We'll put down the floor displays. That way we won't have to do that. Friday it'll give me a head start, because we will need it. Friday we're definitely going to need that. It's going to be an early morning, so waking up with my head on straight and focused is going to be very challenging. Yeah, so we're going to do this kind of just to lay down. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, and then I need to order a lot more floor displays. We're going to have to do that over here. Lots and lots of floor displays. I think now with the new additions to the game, which was around 40, there's a total of like 274 items in the game now, if I'm right. Or 264. No, I think there's 274 items in the game right now, so we're going to need that many floor displays. Yeah, so that's quite a bit. I don't know if we truly have the room for that, but we're going to see though. Let's go order some more. Yeah, so that's, crazy how this place was pretty full before, and then all of a sudden it seems like in the snap of a fingers you can have your store emptied out, and then feels like back to almost zero again. You're doing 12% unit price season 2. Yep, that's right, Howard. 12% unit price on season 2, and so the profits are going to be absolutely small. We're not going to have a lot of money. It's going to be a struggle. I'm very excited. I definitely miss the grind of this game as far as that goes, and I miss the I just miss how it's slower pace, and I don't want to unlock everything right away. So we're definitely going to try to make it more like that for season 2, to where it's more of a challenge, because I do feel like it's hard. Trust me. Oh, I know it's hard. I played about an hour doing that, and it's extremely hard. So, but I want that. That's what we want. I want our episodes to be about the struggle, and just about the decisions that a real store has to make, like in real life. Because simulator games are supposed to be more realism and realistic, and in real life, when you own a store, it's not as easy as games make it seem. So we want to kind of include that in season 2. We'll take 25 years to get where we are now. Yeah, it's going to take a while. You don't see stores grow overnight and just turn into the biggest store in the world and have the most amount of money. So it doesn't happen. So we want to make this a struggle. We want to be a small store. I don't want to be able to expand all the way out after like episode 2 of season 2. It might be a while. We might not get to expand for quite a while. We're going to have decisions we have to make. There might be days where we don't have enough money to hire in all the help. It might just be us. We might have to do all the stocking and everything else. So, but I like that. I think it's going to create a better feel for season 2. And then, obviously adding a co-store manager is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited about that. And I'm thinking that we're probably going to have more than one. We're probably going to introduce multiple co-store managers. I'd like to have possibly 3 or 4, not just one. I think we might have 3 or 4 and then rotate store managers throughout the season, which will be a lot of fun. People, it is hard, but great fun for sure. But yeah, I think we're going to rotate out quite a bit of store managers. And then also doing that, if anybody that comes on in the stream and watches this channel, if they want to join in as well, we're gonna give people a chance to do that, to join in and be part of the live stream and co-manage the store. So a lot of fun. It's essentially going to turn into a community hypermarket where people have their choice and input on how the store is run and what they want to see with the store. So definitely cool. Looking forward to it for sure. Alright, we got so many displays to put down. Lots and lots and lots and lots. So many. But I'm excited. I think Friday's going to be a lot of fun. I definitely have to get a good start because there's a lot of product to stock. Paying wages, is that okay, Chris? Yeah, of course that's okay. You can pay whatever you want. But Friday's going to be a lot of fun, but I think it's going to be a lot of work because 274 items is a lot to stock normally on shelves. But when you throw in the fact that it's going to be on a floor display and on a wide storage rack like that, that takes a lot of time. So I think we're probably looking at a good 15 hours probably just to stock the store up. I might not, we're going to be pushing it. It's going to be an all-day task to get that store completely stocked up from bottom to top. So wish me luck. I'm going to need it. That is the goal. Hopefully we can make it there. Yeah, and I'll come back and remeasure some of these out. Just make sure your lovely goats are fed before you start your stream. Of course. I've already got that handled for Friday. I've already got all that taken care of. That animals and everything is already going to be taken care of. So I won't have to worry about anything but just focusing it on the stream, and that's it. Take care of myself. I'm gonna have the water and all the beverages nearby, and we're gonna try to push as long as we can and be up on my feet as much as possible just to keep me awake and not sitting for too long of a period of time, because that's a long time. If you sit that long, you're probably not good for your health at all. So I don't want to sit that long of a period of time. And your chickens, yeah, of course, Howard, we got to make sure your chickens are definitely taken care of. Definitely. I think some of these are too close, maybe. No, that's fine. We just need a little bit of space.
The hypermarket will be closing soon.
No, the hypermarket will not be closing soon. We're going to go ahead.
Thank you for shopping with us.
Yeah. We're not going to close the store. we're just gonna hit that open sign real quick, and then we don't have any product in the store anyway, so I don't have to worry about that. We just leave the open on. Just definitely don't want to flip today. Alright, we're just going to put down some more displays and see how we can set it up. I think pre-setting it up will help Friday. And I can just go ahead and start stocking product from the jump, because it's going to be a lot. I don't know. You know, I'll go back and recount everything when we get it laid down. But 274 is what we need, I think. I'm pretty sure that's the number that we need. Yeah, that'll work. Lots and lots and lots and lots to do. Yeah, and this is the one time that I really wish I had that cart, that I could put all my furniture on the cart to bring it in here, so I wouldn't have to keep running back outside. Because it's a lot of trip, a lot of walking. Big trip, big trip, big trip. Let's see here. We can go ahead and put this here. And then we'll come around here and do the same thing on this side. A little bit of space between that. And I think we can do this. We can make this work. A little bit of caddy corner going on here. Give it a little bit of design to it. Would be nice to have an autosave when doing this kind of thing, just in case something happens. I spent 4 hours one night moving my store around, and then bam. Yeah. Yeah, that you're right. If the game messes up, freezes up, power goes out, you're screwed. I absolutely believe that. So let me save it, because Nick just absolutely jinxed us. We want to save it. If something bad is going to happen, it's usually right when somebody mentions it. So we're going to make sure that we don't allow that to happen. At least now I've saved it some to where we won't lose too much. But you're right, though. I don't usually think about that. But if it happens, that would absolutely be a tragedy. No, it's okay. You probably just saved us from that happening. If something happens now, at least we're good. You'll be the first to know, though, because the stream, it'll cut the stream off. So, YouTube, yeah, that's the downfall about streaming on console. You know, is you get cut off from your live stream if your system's not on. It's just, yeah. So, what do you use the displays? So we're setting out, welcome in, by the way, Premier. We're setting up the floor displays because we are absolutely going to stock up the store to the max. Friday is the big 24-hour stream. And everybody do me a favor, go share, let everybody know. Say, hey, don't miss, pop in Friday if you can, just, you know, big hypermarket stream. But Friday is the 24-hour stream, and we're going to be maxing out this store. There's not going to be empty space in here. The product's going to be full to the max. The goal of the stream is to spend $100 million. I don't know how much money I can spend on stocking up. I'm off Friday. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. That's awesome. Sweet. So Premier, that means you'll be around, I hope. But we plan on spending $100 million on Friday. I don't think it'll cost $100 million to stock up everything. But we're going to see. We're going to try to spend as much money as possible on Friday. And just drain the bank absolutely down to nothing almost, as far as 100 million goes. That's not even that much. You know, 1.5 million close to it, and then spending 100 million is not much. I mean, we won't be able to go that far down, but we want to spend some money. We want to stock everything to the max, more than it's ever been, more than you've ever seen, and maybe more than the game will allow. I don't know if it's even going to be possible. We might get so much lag that it's not possible, so we'll see. But that is the goal. I mean, we want to do it. We want to end the season on a bang. You know, go out with a bang for this season. Because next season we won't have that. Next season we won't have that type of money, and it will be a lot more of a struggle next season. We're taking away all our money, so we're losing our spending privileges next season. next season, I don't know. We'll still be the Hypermarket Billionaires, but I might have to come up with a name for our new store. We're definitely not going to be the Billionaires, so we're not going to change the name of the series, though. We're still going to be known as the Hypermarket Billionaire series. But we won't be billionaires at all. Not in this store. We'll be lucky if we ever hit 1 million ever throughout the whole season. When your music being added. I'm not completely sure, Howard. I think it might be added with the staff training update, and if not, we'll be seeing it on the update after that. So there's just a lot of content being added to the game, and I'm not sure which patches and which updates they get added into. So we'll see. It'd be nice to have it for the next update. I'd love to see that for the next update. But if not, I know it's coming really soon. So we'll see. I'm very excited about that too. I think everybody's gonna love it. I know I am. Definitely just having the music in the game is gonna be really cool. And then I can say, hey, I'm the only person that has my music in all your stores. So not only am I the Hypermarket Billionaire, the only Hypermarket Billionaire, I am also the one who has music in every hypermarket store out there. So Rashad was asking the community about adding expenses bills. That may add a new side to include. Yeah, so the pricing is something I've mentioned with them before as well, and we've discussed ways to change that and possibly come up with a different way to make the game a little harder, because they agree. They think the game is too easy as well. So and that's kind of why I suggested to them a hard mode. Season 2 will be skint after 5 days. Yeah, after 5 days, Howard, we'll be broke and trying to figure out where to get some more money from. Yeah, definitely gonna be a struggle. I'm looking forward to it though. Definitely looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to it. There's just so much. This game just never stops giving, and I do hope everybody checks out their new game when it comes out as well. I know it is a Christmas game, so I don't know if everybody's going to want to play a Christmas game 24/7 year round, but it looks really good, and it has that same hypermarket feel to it. From what I've seen on the video and the trailer, so I think it'll be really good and everybody will like it as well. Hypermarket meets Panhandler Simulator. Yeah, we will. That's what it's going to be like. I'm going to need to hire somebody that will beg for change out front of the store, because we're not going to have any money at all. We're going to be the poor man's store. All right, let's start setting some up over here. I think. Let me look and see how I want. If we got space, let's move this over here just to see how much room we're going to have. I do need a little bit of space to walk through this area here. I think that's a little bit too off. Let's try this here. Yeah, I think that's good. That's good. And then we'll create a row going this way. So it's going to look a little different in here, for sure. But it's going to look good though. We just have to find a way to fit 274 different displays. Well, I take that back, because we do have cold and frozen that we'll have to carry as well. And we will carry them. We will put those out. So I'll have to put down some fridges and freezers for that stuff as well. So we'll have to find a space for those, but definitely carrying those. Friday we're going to go all out. We're going to do every single item. Lots and lots and lots and lots of stalking. Alright, let's get that into place. And I don't think we have room for one more over here. We'll leave that like that. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll leave 4 in that spot, and then we'll create another row. So not bad. It isn't gonna look too plain. Plain enough, but not too plain. I think that's good. Let's put this here and see how much room we have to walk. Yeah, that needs to be scooted back some. We don't have that much room at all. We need to go back with this thing. Maybe here. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, I think that's fine. That's good. That'll work. Just need just enough room to be able to move around. Alright. Yeah, but if we do this here, we got 4 here, and then I think we make another row of 4. That puts us as 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 7, 28, 29, 30. We have a lot. We have a long ways to go. I think that'll put us close to 50 so far. Yeah, so we have a lot more to put down. So it's probably going to take every bit of room that we have to make this work. But then I've also thought if I have to, and I hope this doesn't break the game, but if I have to, we will use the stock, the storage area in the back. You know, I could possibly use this as more space to sell out of for more racks, and then I could always do the same thing with this, because we're not going to use any storage area at all while doing this process. You don't need it, you know, you don't need it at all. This eliminates your need for a storage area. Very efficient. Alright, that's good, and we'll do another row. Yeah, I did say that. One more row, and I think there's good. Let's see how this lines up, how much space we have. Maybe a little farther back. Let's try here. We just want just enough space there, in between there. I think that worked perfect. Yeah, that's good. That'll work. One thing I am curious though with the staff training update, I'm curious if you can have your stalkers actually lay down furniture or put furniture down for you. So let me know what you think about that. If that's something you want to see as well, and you know, I think it'd be really cool though. It'd help you out if they could lay down furniture or possibly throw it away, or you know, I don't know if that's something that will be in the game, but definitely I would like to see it. Alright. Other display unit, and then we're done with this area here, I think. Yep. I'm done here. Come on, there we go. Alright. So this looks good. I don't want to clutter this area up over here. We're probably gonna make another row over here as well. Yeah. Just have to leave just a little amount of walking room. I do think we can go right here and make this work. I can't see the line, it doesn't go far enough over, but I'm pretty sure right there is good with the rack here. I don't know. Let's try and look and see. Maybe not, it might not be. Yeah, we need to come back just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And I really hope, one thing I do hope though Friday is that the stalkers, I think I'm having a top-down view of the floor and clicking off of a list of items. Then place on grid will make it, but then maybe in the realm of different. Yeah. Let's see. I really just hope Friday though we don't have any stalker issues. That's the biggest thing. You know, if we have stalker issues on Friday and they don't keep it going and rolling with me as I stock everything, and then then we're not going to be able to complete it, because it is going to take a while. It's going to take a while, a long time. I mean, I do expect the majority of the stream to be us just stocking the store up. You know, 24 hours, probably 15 of them will be just stocking the store, and then we're just going to sell out the rest of the product. Yeah, but I think we can get far enough along that by, you know, 13, 14 hours into the stream, when the developers jump in, I'll be able to let the stockers just keep stocking and just kind of relax and not get distracted by having to do stuff in game. That's the goal, at least. That way we can focus on asking them some questions, as well as, you know, trying to focus on chat. Alright. Let's see here. I think this will be the last one here on this one. Yeah. I don't like blocking off those shutter doors, or blocking the path from the stalkers. Even though they don't go back there right now, I just don't like blocking it off. And then we're gonna do the same thing, come back over here. I think that's pretty good, yeah. And then we'll run all the way and do the same thing here, so have stalkers able to transfer items or lower empty. Yeah, that would be nice if they could transfer items from different shelves, from stock to different racks and stuff, or even remove tags for you too. That'd be nice. They can remove the tags off the shelf. I mean, I don't want them to be able to do it all, kind of. Just because it will turn into everything becomes automated, and then you don't have to do anything. You can kind of just make everybody else do everything, and then the game plays itself. So I don't want it to be like that. You know, I still want to have the control and still have to do certain things on my own. All right, let's move this out the way. Lots and lots of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be really close though. 270 something items is a lot. That is a lot of stuff. All right, let's order 50 more. I think that's what we ordered on this last time. So let's order 50 more of these things. And I really do hope that they prioritize being able to manually input the number on the screen on how much you order. I really do. I think that should be something that gets added really, really soon, because it helps a lot. I don't necessarily like to, you know, have to hold down the button and keep pressing the button a lot. So that's something I think we probably should see sooner than later. All right, last one here, I think, or maybe we have room for one more on the side here. Oh, that's not right at all. There we go, that's right. Yeah, we have room for another. Room for another. Right here. I don't know. Yeah, I think we have room for one more. Let's see. It's gonna be a long row right here. Yeah, this row right here's got a lot on it. Do we have room? Nah, let's go ahead and just skip. We'll go back, start on this new area here. Leave a little bit of a gap. Yeah, that'll work. I think that's probably good. Yeah. All right, put this one here. So this definitely saves some time. I think the layout alone when you're doing this probably takes a good couple hours. So this will definitely be a tremendous help for Friday. Give us a good start. Come on, there we go. Okay, I think that's good. We're gonna have to come back and double check when we get our storage racks out, but. Yep, that's perfect. And then we'll come over and switch the other way, I think. I think we're gonna switch back, go the other way with these. Maybe not, because I think we're going to want to run into that bathroom, so let's see how it looks. Yeah, I think we're going to have to just run it over here and stop. Alright. And I'm pretty sure with the store customization update that we're going to be able to change the color of our floor displays and shelves and stuff. I do think that that's part of the store customization. So hopefully I'm right, but I just have a gut feeling that it is going to be part of the store customization update. I think you'll get to design the colors of your actual shelves and floor displays, so that'll definitely be huge. Back to see what you've done. Had to go do something. Well, welcome back, Aspect. Welcome back. Haven't done a whole lot here. We fixed our storage issue in the back with our 40-foot tall pallet of boxes that was stacked over to the roof. We sold those, and then now we're getting set up for Friday. We are doing a little bit of pre-staging for items. That way Friday I can get a head start, and then I not have to worry about putting down floor displays, and save a little bit of time, because it is going to take quite a bit of time to stock everything, and this saves about 3 hours doing this. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I don't know, can this fit back here? Yeah, it can, so that's pretty cool. I don't think we can get back behind there if we do that though. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. We need a little bit of room off the wall here. Yeah, let's go here and check that. I think that's enough. Yeah, we'll leave it there. And then kind of build around the side here. And just hopefully I've left enough space in between for a storage rack. Hopefully. If not, we'll just have to move them back, but I'd at least like to get these down to save a little bit of time doing this. Just enough gap between it to step in between. Then we put this right here. Yep, and then we'll have one right in here in this area. We'll go over to this wall here. Just come off the wall just a little bit. Yeah. And then here. Maybe? No, I don't know. I think that might be too close anyways. I don't know if we can fit one behind that. We are definitely running out of room, that is for sure. I do like this, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do it on that wall like that. I think that'll work. Yeah, just enough space behind there. All right, and then let's do this. We'll probably need to do away with this trash can, as it's going to be sitting in the way. I don't even think we have 100 floor displays down yet, and we're running out of space quick. So this is absolutely going to be a challenge within itself, just making room for everything. And I think we have room to put one more right there, but it's definitely going to be a challenge. We're probably going to have to wind up using either the storage room that I have to put items in there, or we're going to have to use the actual stock room in the back, or the storage in the back. Because we are definitely running out of space. Yeah, that's all I'm going to put here, and then we're going to go. I don't think we have room to create another row. I really don't. I think that this here is good. I think we have room to create another row here and then some more over here, but we're gonna run out of room quick. This back here is probably gonna have to be used. I don't know if that's gonna mess anything up. I mean, I've seen customers walk back here in this area. I've never tried to put product back there. I think you can. I'm pretty sure I've seen other people use this area back here for product, so we'll try that. We'll go with that. We'll use that area first. And then if that doesn't work, we don't have enough room back there, we'll go ahead and use this room here. But we've got to fit 274 items one way or another. How that looks at the end of the day, I'm not sure, but we got to make it work. We don't have a choice. We've got to do it. So let's go ahead and try to put this here. I need to go get my storage rack, make sure we have enough space to walk and have it lined up, just to see how much room. Let's take a look. Yeah, I don't think we do. Yeah, this is gonna have to come back some, just a tad bit. Customers will shop anywhere as long as the path isn't blocked. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nick. I was thinking that same thing. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to use that back there as actual store inventory for customers. Yeah, I mean, 274 items is a lot. It's a lot. So it's going to be a lot of space taken up, especially when you're doing everything on floor displays. The fridges and freezers won't take as much room, but they'll still take up some room. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Definitely a logistics issue. Come on, there we go. Come on. All right, and I think we have room for one more here on the side. But yeah, we're not even halfway there. Not even halfway there. I don't want to have to do stuff outside, but you know, once again, if we have to go outside with our racks and product, then we do. You know, this is a massive project to undertake. But we are just doing it one time. That's it. We're stocking everything one time, Friday all the way to the max. Then we open the store, and then we'll just keep leaving it open and selling out. We want to sell every single product out, and then that's pretty much how we're going to end the stream. Why 274 items? I just want to stock everything. Everything that the game has to offer. We want to stock it all up. I'm so excited for second floor. Will be another game changer. Yeah, second floor will be crazy. I can't wait for that either. But yeah, we want to stock everything up aspect. For Friday's 24-hour stream. That way we carry every single item to the max, and I just want it to look just crazy. I want this to look like a warehouse with product. That not including free stuff. Yeah, that's including free stuff. 270. I'll have to go back and recount, but I think there's 274 items in the game now, which is a lot. That's a lot of product. The alcohol alone is crazy. It's, you know, adding another 40 slots, including under 10 items in a box. Yep, including 10 under 10 items in a box, Howard. We're gonna do it all. You know, we're gonna carry it all. Lots and lots of stuff. I don't want to carry the lamps, but lamps will sell out fast. And once we sell those out, we're not restocking them. We're just gonna leave it like that until the whole store is completely out. So lamps won't take long. It's one of those things. It's fast to stock and it's fast to sell out. So 2 box lamps, yeah. How you doing, fridge items? Awesome. So I'm glad you asked that. Let's go ahead and I will put down a couple fridges and I'll show everybody how we do the fridge items. Let's buy some fridges and some freezers. This is a really cool trick, and I want to show everybody this. I don't think I need but one wall. One wall is all I need. And I need one freezer, and I'll do one fridge, and I want to show everybody how we do this. And then I do need a storage rack as well. Do that. We're going to need a AC unit for now, probably 2 of them, and we are going to do a storage rack. We need a big one, big storage rack, and I actually need more. I need probably 2 more AC units to make this work. So I'm going to show you how we're going to do our cold and fridge. And this is a really cool trick. I don't know if it'll ever get patched. I'm pretty sure Croissant Games knows about this. It's not, you know, I guess you could say it might be cheating, but you don't have to do it if you don't want to. I don't think it's cheating. You know, you can do it a different way and make it work just as well. You don't have to do that. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and move. Well, let's start from step one. I want to show everybody how we do it to begin with. So what you first want to do is you want to create what I call a safe zone, a cold safe zone. And what that means is wherever your cone is at, that's where your safe zone needs to be, because your cold product is going to drop there. You want that always to be a safe zone that always resets every single time that your product drops. You can't put it exactly on the cone, but what you can do is you can get it close enough to the cone to where your frozen items will always kind of stay cold if you drop them there. So what you're going to do is you need to put up a wall. Well, what you're going to do with this wall is you're going to put the AC unit on the wall. And I'll show you why. You don't put it up too high, but you want to make sure it covers the ground area. So usually a little bit above eye level is good, and then you want to remove that wall. Well, now what you have is a safe zone. This right here, you can walk in this area and your food will automatically reset. And I'm going to show you why we're doing that. Because we will stock up our storage rack first. Let's see. Let's find the storage rack. We'll stock up our storage rack first. And what I want to do with that storage rack is I want to try to get that storage rack pretty close to the safe zone as possible. Well, I can't do it. That's all right. We'll just do it this way because I can still move back and forth from the safe zone and still keep things good. So let's go ahead and order a lot of frozen product to stock up this shelf. But this is how we're going to do it. It's not a really hard thing to do, and it does help out a lot. Let's go butter. Let's just order a lot of butters to begin with. And doing it from the jump, now your stockers, if you stock up like this, see, well, I'm not direct, there it is. So you see I don't have the ticker on? It's on now, right? So my product's going bad. Well, I step in here, now it's good again. So what they're going to do is they're going to grab and stock up this shelf from the jump. They're going to help out completely. And I'm pretty sure I needed the AC set up in the back, and that's okay. So we'll go ahead and do this, and then I'll go ahead and set up another wall. That way we're not wasting product. Where is my wall at? Yeah, let's put a wall over here, because I kind of want to make sure our product's not going bad as well. Let's put another wall up there. Let's go get another AC unit. But this is essentially what you're doing. You're creating a safe zone. That way your product never goes bad. It's always good in that area. We're going to have to move this out the way just for a second. Let's see. That's fine. I don't want those to go bad. Not yet. So put this right up here in the middle area somewhere. And then I can move this back here. And then I'm good, right? So now we're not going to lose our product. Let's see. Yeah, right here. Good. So you don't hear the ticking at all. This can be a safe zone. And I can keep this rack here. And I can move the wall, right? So let me show you why we're doing this, what I want to do as well. Let's find our fridge. Not our freezer. What do we do with our fridge? I saw it in here somewhere. We're fridge. Where are you at? Where are you at, fridge? That was an AC. There we go. Okay. So let's go put our fridge down. And we'll do that right here. That's perfect. Doesn't have to be anything crazy. We'll put it right here. And then same deal. I'm going to put an AC unit right there with that storage rack by that fridge. So that way, because my storage is going to go right there too. Now my storage is going to go right behind here in this same little area. So the reason we're going to do it like this is because I don't want to put these walls together. So that way our stocker doesn't have to go behind the wall to grab the items. Because they will. They'll go behind the wall and then it takes a little bit of time. This just makes it faster to where you can help them out as well. So we got another AC unit over here. We do. Somewhere, right? There it is. Okay. But this works out really well. And I can go ahead and continue ordering and let them stock this up real quick. That way all the butter gets on the shelf. And then we'll go over here. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put this right on this wall here. Just enough to where to cover that. Most of the time you have to do, I do too, I put one at the bottom and then one on the top. That way it covers the whole zone. But then I do move the wall. Absolutely. Move that out the way. And then I bring my storage rack over here. That way it's always safe. Yeah, they've already stocked that up. So, and what I'll do is now that I know that my safe zone is right here, I'll always move my cold storage rack over here when I go to restock it up. That way I don't have to worry about it going bad at all. So now I can just run with the rack right here and be good. So right here, and that's it. Like, we're good to go. Let me see if I can back off just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so you're good. So we're gonna have to move these back some, but you're good. Now, I can stock from here and do it like this. And we want these to all be stocked up. So, that's not ticking. We can fill this whole rack up, and right now I've got 936 on there, but anytime we want to fill this rack up, we're just gonna bring it over here and put it back in our cold safe zone, and then order product, and then fill it back up, reorder, and then let the stockers restock it back up. This keeps your cold product safe, and then you can do it like this. Now I can stock up a billion butters, and then I have to worry about it. And if I want to help them out, so you're having your storage with the items on the shelves. Yep. Storage will be right here. Our regular products will be on these wide racks. Everything is going to be on wide racks, cold everything. Just the rest of the product will be floor displays. But this is cool because what I like about this is you can go here and right here on the side and just grab it. I don't even have to really move too much. I can just grab and put it on the shelf. There's no chance this goes bad ever. Like if I just stand here after grabbing it, maybe it might go bad because I'm not paying attention, but this is just easy. This is the easiest way to do any item in the game. And the stalkers, they can jump over here and just start putting everything up. Yeah, he's going to the bathroom to use the trash can because there's a trash can there. That's hilarious. But that's really cool. I love this idea. It works out great. I don't have any issues at all. It works out really, really good. We'll leave that there for now. Then go ahead and stock butter up. We're not going to throw the butter away. We'll leave the butter there for Friday. But it works really good. You know, now I've got my safe zones for my cold, and I can just order as much as I want and place it right here, and I'll be good. It won't go bad. I'll bring my storage rack over here. But just really cool concept. And then we'll go ahead and do this, and then yeah, that's fine. We'll just have this one lonely fridge here out of the way. But a really cool trick, and the reason I don't leave the wall there, because you absolutely could leave your wall there, and you could build a wall around the side and just have your rack here. The reason I don't is because if you have that wall there, your stalkers will tend to walk around the outside anyways, and then it makes it harder. Like from here, I can't grab the product. That wall's there. There's a wall blocking everything. I can't grab. I got to go around too. So it's kind of just a quick hack. But you got to think, you know, most people put their cold together, you know, so if you have nothing but cold and frozen here and you have a wall all the way down, you're going to have to go around every single time to do that. You're going to have to grab from whatever shelf you're looking for and then come back around and stock up. So this is just a quick hack. Same deal with your other items. If I have the rack right here, I can just grab from the rack and then stock up the shelf. And your stalkers, they do the same thing. They will do that same thing, and what makes it great is having a trash can. You know, this is where the trash cans come in. When we get the trash can set up, you want to try to have a trash can at the end of your end caps. And the reason why is so that way your stalker can grab the box from here. And look how quick this is. Like, this will be fast. Watch the stalker. She's going to grab a box. She's going to come over here, and this saves probably a good 2 minutes. If your stuff is on the other side of the store or they have to go to the back, you're going to save 2 minutes probably from this process. That includes walking and throwing away boxes, because now look where she goes. Boom, she's done. Now she gets another box. So the amount of time you save by doing this is crazy. Like, you don't need staff training with this at all. When staff training comes to the game, you're going to be way ahead of the game if you do this. If you don't, you know, it'll probably still help you. You'll still probably improve your staff training. You can train them up enough to where you don't have to worry about it, but this is just so fast. It helps me, but it definitely helps them more. I'm not worried about me. I'm the fastest one in the game, right? So, and then we just turn and throw it and we're good. So real easy. Definitely efficient, but that's how we're going to do the whole store Friday. Everything is going to be on floor displays. Everything's going to have storage racks. Interested to see how you fit your items. Yeah, really cool. It's going to be really interesting. I'm going to try to make, well, we're going to make it work. I don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to make everything fit in this store. We're definitely going to do that. I just have to figure out how we're going to do it, because we have essentially run out of room over here. We've got everything here. So I think we're going to head back here. I think we're about to go this direction now. I think we're going to see what we can do back here in this area. We're going to start putting the floor displays down here. Lots of items we have to find room for. I don't even think we have 100 floor displays out there, so we're probably going to wind up having to use this whole area, and then probably our storage room, and then maybe outside. I don't truly know how much space this is going to take up, but it's going to take up a lot. I do know that we are not destroying anything. We're not tearing down the self-checkout area. We're not tearing down the offices, the break room, the storage room. We're not tearing none of that down. We're going to figure out a way to make it work. It might take a little finagling, but we'll get there. We will make it work. Yeah. A lot of fun. Alright, let's go get some floor displays. And we'll clear, I guess we'll start at the other end. There's just so many storage racks in here. So many. We are going to reuse them, I think, for outside. Or I mean for the store out there for the floor displays. I'm trying not to throw these away. Trying not to. But it is a lot, and I know, you know, plenty of people have set their storage up like this, and I set mine up like this too, and you know, it worked out okay. You know, it's not the worst. It is pretty efficient. Is there any items that perfectly fill a floor display? Say 3 boxes, till display, then eliminates storage altogether, or are you wanting to have storage fill for everything as well? Can you put fridge on a floor display if you have the AC unit? No, you can't. Unfortunately, Aspect, you can't have fridge items on a floor display. It doesn't work like that. I wish you could, though. And Nick, yes, Nick, we are absolutely going to have a full stock on a shelf or floor display, and then we're also going to have a storage rack. So everything is going to have a storage rack. Absolutely everything. And that does mean salt. That does mean pepper, butter, everything. Pepper and salt, they fit a lot. There's about, between the floor display and the rack, you're looking at about 6,000 units of salt and pepper. So it's a lot. Those items take a long time to stock. Long time. And there's quite a few items in the game like that. So that's one of the reasons it takes so long to stock up your store this way. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. I don't truly know how long it's going to take us to stock everything. I have 4 floor units full of salt. See, yeah. So Aspect can tell you that it takes a long time to stock up all that salt. That's a lot of salt. A lot. So but that's how we're going to do pretty much every item. We're going to have so much inventory that it's just unbelievable. I think the most inventory I've ever had was about 5 million. And that was set up like this, but doing it this other way is probably going to be, you know, 10, 15, 20 million dollars worth of inventory. But I really am glad that I decided to go ahead and get a head start today doing this, because you know it's going to take a long time, and if I have to lay down all the floor displays, that's another 3 hours that it saves me, because it's going to take a while. I don't know. It's going to be a lot. You know, we shall see. My goal is to have it done in 15 hours. That way I can have, you know, the next 9 hours to kind of just sell everything out, because that's pretty much the goal of the whole stream, is to stock up everything and then sell out every single item we have, as we temporarily close the store down. I don't know. We're probably going to be working the till some. You know, once we get everything stocked up and we open the store, I'll be on the till a lot, working the register and, you know, doing quite a bit of stuff just so we can keep it going and not get bored. And maybe just to keep me awake. Maybe I won't fall asleep working the register, hopefully. So I will definitely start to tire out. I'm pretty sure the last time I pulled a 24-hour day period, it's been probably about 3 or 4 years ago. So we're definitely going to need all the help we can get. All right. I think we need to move our delivery point to the back here so we can set this up back here. All right, let's go get some floor displays. Get this out of the way. And yeah, see, they're still stocking up the butter. It takes a while. Even doing it this way, it takes a while. And the problem I'm noticing too is that the stockers, they don't all focus on one thing anymore. I don't know if the patch kind of changed it and broke it, but they're not. Like, you might see 1 or 2 of them do it, but they're not all going to focus on stocking this up. They'll take the boxes. They absolutely will all grab boxes and load up the storage rack, but they won't all come over here to put butter in the fridge. So I'm not sure what changed or when that changed, or maybe it's always been like that, but that does slow down. Wear a shock collar and have it set up so every time someone donates, it shocks you awake. Hey, that's not a bad idea, man. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. I might have to do that. I might put that announce that on stream that, hey, anybody who wants to shock me, just donate. Donate some money for free torture to the goat. Alright, let's go back here and start setting this up. And see where we're at. See what we can do to make this work. We'll start in the corner back here. Let me go ahead and put this down first. So I do need room to walk on the side of it. And then let's put down the floor display. Yeah. So that way the customer can come in here. And I don't think we're going to have room to do both sides. Let me try and see if we can. We might be able to do both sides. If we do, that'd be pretty good. That'll probably help out if we can do both sides. I don't think so. I think that a rack here is not going to leave you any walking space, so we might not be able to do that on both sides. It might just be a one-way only, and that's it. So, and then we're gonna have to go back and count and see how many floor displays we've actually put down after we get everything put down. Let's see what we're looking like. Maybe not. Yes, perfect. So we have just enough room for you to come in here and grab and go. So absolutely, that's perfect. We can do both sides this way. And then I'll go ahead and move that out the way because I know where it needs to be now. Same deal with that one. All right. So let's go ahead and move our storage point, delivery point to the back area. Well, we'll do that in a second. Let's go ahead and just keep dragging some of these back here for now. We don't have any product out as of yet, so I guess we'll go ahead and put these down because I need to be able to clear out some space so I can actually have room to put these down. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think this can be moved back some. So we do have a little bit more space too. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that gives us room for both sides. And put this here. And then put down another one across the way from it. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot. We gotta throw stuff out of the way so we make room for everything. Next week I may show off my storm video, but still not 100% happy with floor layout. I hate being a perfectionist. Yeah, for sure. Me too, Nick. I'm the same way, or used to be. I have to just let stuff go. Does it matter which way the storage units face? It does not. And the reason I'll show you why I did this, why I do it like this on this. These do not matter. If it's against the wall, it doesn't matter because you're not going to be able to order from the rack anyway. So if I'm putting them on the wall, I don't care which way they face at all. But if I'm doing it like this and making a row coming down this way, I want the storage rack to face towards me because I can't go in between here, and I can't see sometimes what I have in the back row. So I like it facing this way. That way I can order my product from here and then still be able to do whatever I need to do. It works better. Like from here, I can't stock up my fridge, but if I had a storage rack here and product here, I could grab the product from here and still stock it from here. So it works both ways when you have regular product, but then I can order from here. So that's why I do it like that. But if it's facing the wall, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either or. And I just, we just got to make sure we leave enough room to walk through here. That's the biggest thing, is leaving your room, because you absolutely have to have space to make this work. Yeah, absolutely have to have space. And the bad thing is these here, no, I guess they're okay. I guess they're alright, because what I'm going to do Friday is I'm going to come in here and grab one and then go stock it up first. But I think we're probably going to have to wind up moving some of these racks out the way anyway. So matter of fact, I'm just going to do this because we will have to take those down. The stalkers will absolutely put whatever they want on them eventually. Eventually we'll get so far ahead of the stalkers that they start just doing random stuff. So we don't want to do that just yet. You definitely don't want your stalkers to have extra storage racks to place stuff on. So tonight, before we end up, I'll have to go back and make sure that we have no storage racks up that don't have product on them. That way our stalkers can't do anything crazy like they typically do or try to do. So let's come over here. Same deal. We just want to make sure we got a little bit of room, and then that's it. Yeah, just enough room to walk through. And I think we can probably fit like 30 or something in here. So another 30 plus, it looks like maybe close to 100 out here. Oh, we might be lucky to be halfway. And I think we're going to have to wind up using that other storage room too. So it's going to be close. We are absolutely going to be fitting every little space we can, cramming everything together. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to come in our storage room over there and take out the storage racks and then put floor displays in. And then we'll have to count them up and see what we got, and it's probably still gonna be close. Still gonna be close. Alright, let's go ahead and put this here. A little bit of space. Yep, just a little bit of room. And I would normally suggest to put a trash can in between each rack that you have, except for the ones you put together. Like the rows like this, they're all together. So I'd put a trash can on here on the end cap and then a trash can over here. But these, I usually leave a little bit more space here and then put your trash can right here in the middle area here. That way your stalker can always have a trash can, because if you don't, what's going to happen is you're going to have to put a trash can on the outside or over here, but it's going to create a little bit of a walk for your stalker. So but I can't do that because we just don't have the room. We're already scrounging and struggling for space right now, so I can't afford to do that. We're going to have to limit where our trash cans are at, because I don't know. I mean, I don't know how much space we're going to have. I've stopped counting how many floor displays we have down, but I know 270 is a lot, and we're not even close to that. Just throw that away. We're not even halfway. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a struggle. Gonna need a lot more room than we got. We might have to block these off. We might have to just come around and go straight through here all the way down, I don't like to do that just because then you can't get around. You need some kind of entry point. You know, you still gonna have to be able to get around to this other side over here. So I don't like to do that. Try to avoid that. Yeah, that will work just fine. And then we'll come over here, just a little bit of space, and put down another one. Yeah, go all the way through. So yeah, we're gonna have to move some of these boxes out of the way. We've got too many boxes in the way. I don't want to have to reorder all the storage racks, but God, this is just a lot of boxes to be moving. That'll work. We just need to clear out just enough on the sides to where we can start putting stuff there. I think we'll be able to make it work. And then we'll get all these put down and then order some more and change our delivery point to the back so we're not having to run all over the store to put these down. So that is definitely what we're having to do right now. Yeah, right there. And I'll have one over here. We're gonna have to do something with this trash can. For now, we're gonna put it out the way. This way here. Yep, and then we're gonna leave a little bit of space here and then come back over towards this wall area. Let me move this out of here. Drop that like, it helped the channel. Hey, I appreciate you, Nick. Nick is 125% right. Nick, you're always right. Drop that like, it definitely helps the channel. Do me one more, subscribe to the channel as well. Please share, leave a comment if you haven't. All the love you can get, I need it. Community wants it and likes it as well. We want to see more people around here. Also, do me a favor, check out the new Discord if you haven't. Discord went live yesterday. I'm trying to get everybody to jump in there and please stop by and check it out as well. We do have a lot of channels in the Discord. It isn't just Hypermarket. We do a lot of different stuff: sports, music, pets, inspiration, you name it. We'll put it in there if you want it. Can't figure out how to get a McDonald's put in the Discord yet, but we're working on it. Working on getting a drive-thru in there. Right. So much. Yeah, see, even just this alone is a lot of work. Just putting down your floor displays and starting off, it's a lot. It is a lot. Definitely going to be the biggest project that I have tackled with Hypermarket yet. So lots of time. We're going to try to get it done all in one single day. All in 24 hours. Alright, I might have to move some of this stuff out the way. We just got too much clutter going on. Yeah. Let's move some of this stuff down. Yeah, this area is going to be packed. I hope it really... I don't know. I hope it doesn't mess the game up, lags the game. You know, this is a designated storage stock area. But I don't know. We'll have to see how it affects... because the customers aren't supposed to be back here naturally, I don't think. I mean, I think they'll go anywhere that the product's at, but just don't know the effect it's going to have on our store. You know, this whole thing is massive to begin with, and all the inventory we're going to carry, so we might get some slowdown. We're going to have to see fingers crossed it doesn't make the game unplayable, and then we struggle the whole day, you know, to keep up with anything. Alright, and we leave just, and it fits just perfect, like down the middle area here, to where you'll be able to walk and grab the product and go. Let's get some of these boxes out the way. Alright, let's go out here and get some more floor displays. I don't know if anybody's counting. I'm definitely not, but I don't even think we're halfway there yet. We'll have to go back and count. I don't think we have even half the amount we need yet. Which is a bad sign, because we're absolutely going to run out of room. I don't know how we're going to make it work. That is the biggest question I have right now, is how do we make this work? And I thought that before, but you know, when I planned this 24-hour stream, I did it thinking that we were going to only have 234 items to stock. And you know, I figured that, yeah, that'd be plenty enough, but getting the update with the license this past week definitely made it a lot harder. A lot more product now. I mean, 40 new items that we now have to figure out how do we make this work. So yeah, and we're going to be hitting 300 products pretty soon. It's going to be really, really, really massive. Alright, just enough room here, and then we need another one. Yeah, I mean, that looks weird. It does look weird though, you know, not seeing a wall there and just seeing the cold, the AC units floating over the air, but that's okay. We're doing it for a specific reason. Alright, so we got one more left, and then we'll go ahead and move our delivery point to the back of the store, and then start ordering back here. That way we don't have to keep running back and forth. Definitely getting our workout and steps in right now, for sure. Yeah, we're going to have to move this out of the way. Too much stuff in the way of other stuff. I think that's good. That's good for now. We're just getting them laid down. They're not going to be perfect, but just to kind of set them up where we might put them. Give us a head start, a jump on things. Move this to the back. I know it's not going to follow me, but by the time we end up at the back of the store, it'll be in the back with us. So, alright, good deal. Back here, and I need to go get my computer. And I once again, I wish the handheld would allow you to order furniture from it, so that would help tremendously. Let's grab our computer and run away all the way to the back. All the way to the back. Matter of fact, let's leave this right here for now, and then we need to order floor displays. I think we're gonna need, let's start off with another 50 more. That'll put us at 150 that I've ordered. So I think we had more than that we put out, but that's still not enough. Nowhere near it. Yeah, we're gonna definitely run out of room. Definitely run out of space. Even as much as we put down, as much space as we have, it's probably still not going to be enough. We're going to have to improvise. I don't know how much room outside you have for the walls to do that. I don't know if it's possible to do that out here. I have seen people sell their product outside the store before. I've done it before. I just don't know the extent of stocking and setting up like we do to make that work. Yeah, I need to leave more of a gap there. I think, yeah, this has got to go. That's got to go. We got to do this off the wall here. Matter of fact, that's why. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. And move this here. And then we'll put this over here. We have one more. We have room for one more here. And then we'll leave a gap from right here. Grabbed it right through the wall. That's perfect. We'll take it right through that wall. Right here. Maybe do a test run just to make sure it will work. Yeah, that's a good idea. Not a bad idea at all. I think we can definitely try it out. Try it out and see. But see, that'll be another 3 or 4 hours. So I don't know. We're probably gonna have to just wing it Friday. We're just gonna have to roll with it. You know, I don't want to take too long on stream tonight. We don't plan on, you know, streaming 5 hours tonight. We probably are another 30 minutes or so away from probably calling it on stream tonight. Just because we have an early day tomorrow. I do for sure. I have another early day tomorrow, and yeah, definitely have stuff to have to be up quite early, and yeah, I think we'll be good though. I have confidence that it's gonna work. If it doesn't, we'll figure something out. If it doesn't, we will improvise. I have done this in another store, another build that I did. I got to like level 75 or 80, I can't remember, and I stocked up like 200 and something items. So I made it work, but the other store that I didn't have that extra stuff built on it, and I didn't stock it outside. So that's the only question I have is, you know, can you do all this outside? And I think, you know, we can test this and see. Yeah, you can't. So you can't go all the way. Oh my gosh, 2 more subscribers. Go, Chris. Well, that's awesome. That is awesome. Awesome, Howard. Awesome. Yeah, you can't come all the way out here with it, so you can't. So outside is a no-go. We would not be able to do it outside. You know, you can bring your pallets out here, but you can't put your storage rack. There's not enough room, unless you do it this way and you have your rack here and then your storage rack right here next to it. So you kind of can. I guess that's how we'd have to do it. You know, we'd have to set it up a little different. We can make it work though, but we'll see. I mean, that's going to be last resort, I think. I really think, you know, we got room for another 20 to 30 in here, and then we'll go ahead and go to the storage room and see. And that'll be, at that point, we'll be at 150, 160. So we're going to be pushing it, but I think we can make it work. I'm definitely going to be doing everything I can, no matter what it takes to make this work. But yeah, I think we're going to get there. We are absolutely going to get there, one way or another. Let's see here. And we're leaving just enough space. I mean, just enough space to walk through these. And I might have to go back and adjust and do the same thing. That way I can put another row down somewhere. You know, we might have room for another row somewhere. Alright. And come over here, back this up just a little bit. I don't want to go block the door again, so I think one more of these will be alright. I have to go to bed. Good night, everyone. Hey, good night, Howard. Have a good evening, buddy. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping in. The Godfather of Hypermarket. I am not worthy. Of course you're worthy, Nick. You're a part of the GOAT Gaming. You're one of the goats, man. Anybody that subscribed, followers, all goats. You're all goats. Howard's a goat. Good night, goat. All goats. Everybody's a goat on this channel. Nothing but goats here. I still think that's blocking that, so we might have to move that out. That's okay. I think we got enough room to just come on down this way, leave a gap. Because they just need just enough space. I don't have to have too much room, but I can't block off the customers, and I don't want to block off our stalkers at all, because they are going to have to carry us. The stalkers are what's going to make this work. Because if they get too far behind on product, it's going to be a long day with trying to sell everything out. You know, and I don't think they will. I mean, it's worked pretty good when I've done this in the other store I tried it on. So I don't think they're not gonna fall behind like that. Now, can they keep up all the way? Absolutely not. I mean, it's even with this method, they're not going to keep up 100% with 1,000 customers every day. It's just not possible. You do need lots of help. I mean, you could make it work if I get in there and stock and help them out as well. You know, but the good thing is we're not going to be rebuying product. We're just going to stock it up one time and then sell out. That's it. So I think they can keep up just from doing that. I absolutely have that backwards. That needs to be faced the other way. There we go. Alright, and then we have room probably another 10, maybe more. We have plenty of floor displays out here for sure, and we're not going to be fit all of them out here. Let's put this down here. I gotta move this out the way. We just got too much. We have too many storage racks. Too many storage racks. Out of my way, box. This down here, right here. Welcome back, Troy. We are still here. Didn't go anywhere. Didn't go a single place. We're still at the hypermarket. Still here. Alright, so we are blocking this off a little bit. I'm okay with that. I feel like we've gotten too far over. Yeah, we've come way too far over. We've got plenty of room. We came way too far. So we're gonna move these farther back, I'm sure. Yeah, we went way too far on those. We got plenty of space on this backside to put a rack for sure. I shouldn't have blocked off. Yeah, this here is gonna be too close. I need to move this out the way and then move these over here. We're gonna do this like this. But yeah, I'm too close. These need to come way back. We'll do that on Friday though. We'll definitely do that Friday. And I don't want to block that off. Let's move this out the way without throwing these away, hopefully. Grab that, throw that, grab that, throw that. Let's go get another floor display. Yeah, and I do not want to block that door at all. Let's put this out the way. Move some more stuff through here. Pretty sure I have, 250 storage racks already. Crazy enough, that's still not enough. I'll still need another 25, 30, maybe more. That might not even be 250. So we're still going to need way more storage racks. Even though it looks like we have a lot, it's still not enough. Let's go back here. Alright, come over just a little bit. Go get another floor display. And then I want to leave that. I don't want to block that area off. I think we'll be good. Maybe. But I know that putting a rack back here will kind of cover the door. I don't want to do that. But if we have to, we have to. Biggest thing is just worrying about clipping. I don't want us to clip anything with the customers or the stalkers. Let's see. I think we're good. I don't know why I left this here. Oh, because of here. Okay. So that's good. And then I think now we have to go in here and try this area out here. I'm pretty sure that's our next move. Unfortunately, that means getting rid of all this stuff in the way for now. And then there's a good chance we're probably gonna have to take the door out. And maybe the door frame, because for some reason the customers do tend to clip and get stuck in those. At least in my game, it's happened a lot, so might have to wind up taking those out for Friday and then putting them back in later. But that'll work. That's what we just want, just a little bit of space. And let's set a rack up on the wall to give us a little bit of room to start off with. See what it looks like. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that's where it needs to start off at. We don't have room. I guess we could, maybe. And this obviously needs to face the other way. Maybe? No, let's build around. Let's build around the room first, and then we'll do inside racks. Or racks that go the other way. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we can't block that off there just yet. I think we can make this like this. Yeah, That's good. Just enough room to walk around that. Definitely cutting it close. Definitely gonna cut it real close. We are just running out of space. I think we could probably fit 50 in here maybe, and that'll put us probably pretty close to 200. But we still have a long ways to go. I don't know where we're gonna fit those other. I mean, I'm gonna have to. I don't know. If we have another 75 floor displays we have to put down, I'm gonna have to try and figure something out. So I think that's gonna be quite a bit. It's got to be a little bit. Well, I don't want to sacrifice taking anything down though, or taking down walls or getting rid of anything I've already built. So I don't know. Do not know. Stack them like the bug. Yeah, that would definitely help if I could stack them 40 feet high all the way to the roof. If we could put product on the roof, that'd be great. I've tried that before too. I was really hoping that I could come up and figure out a way to put product on the roof. Customers wouldn't buy it though. That's the only thing. They couldn't reach it, but it'd be really cool to do. Alright, we've got this back area set up pretty good. Yeah, and then we'll start curving back on the other way. So the goal is to have 50 there, and then after we get these put up, we'll do a count. We're going to go count everything and see what we have, and get a good idea on what we have to do next to make this work. Just so we'll know where we're at. I think this is going to be good enough here, because it's going to touch the back wall. I can still walk through this corner here a little bit. Smooth it over just a tad bit. Yeah. And let's move some of this stuff out the way. Yeah, let's go get another floor display. What is that? Okay, so the rack clipped through the wall. That's for sure. That's gonna look really weird. Did not see that happening. Could you reduce your tail room to gain more floor? Yeah, absolutely. I could do that. I could absolutely reduce the tail room. I could do that. Which, at the end of the day, if it comes down to it, we might have to do that. I don't know. I could do that. This room here we could take out, a good front row here. These could all go. I could take out 6 and then close the room off here and then close it to come around here, and then this gives me this space here. So I could absolutely do that. Could happen. Well, we shall see how close our count is after I get these down. Yeah, logistics is definitely going to be the problem for now. We just got to figure it all out. Got to figure out a way to make it work, though. All right, move out the way, box. There we go. Your game, your way. Just trying to brainstorm to help. No, I definitely appreciate it, Nick. Definitely appreciate it. And all the help and suggestions, thoughts, I'm willing to try it all, man. I'm willing to try it all. Definitely open for ideas, man. It might be my game, my way, but I don't want people to think that, because it's definitely not always that. I get a lot of great ideas from watching others, and I, can't come up with everything myself, put it like that. And you guys have a lot of great ideas, so I absolutely love taking ideas from the community. All right, we got this one here. Yeah, I don't. That shape is a little weird. I'm gonna have to figure out how to put one back here in this corner area. I could put one here. Yeah, that works, and then put another one back there maybe. Let's go see. Yeah, if I put one here though, they can't get in. But I could do one here, absolutely. So we'll just back off this wall just enough to put one here. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, and there's a good chance though that I'm gonna have to shrink that to a room down. Absolutely, I feel it coming. I don't think we're gonna be able to do it any other way. I just don't. Yeah, let's see how this looks from here. Yeah, there's not enough room, so I'm gonna have to come back just a little bit to do this here. Yeah, so that way they can go around, and then we'll make this row here. Yeah. And I knew that was going to be the problem though with doing this setup, just because I have used some space to build stuff, and doing this you don't have a lot of allowance to actually build any extra features. You kind of have to use all the space you can, utilize it. Of the setup of that room, so it will hurt me inside. Yeah, same here, but I think once we sell it out, we're still going to reuse this room to go back to the way it was. You know, this sell thing and setup is just going to be a temporary thing. We're not going to keep it like this in this store. You know, I love this room too. I absolutely love this room. I love the bar area. You know, I don't want to sacrifice those things at all. So this is just a temporary solution for now. You know, and I'm not knocking down the walls. We're not moving any of these walls at all. And the till room, we can make that change, and then we can always change it back afterwards. So I'm not going to be too upset if we have to make minor changes for now. Be okay. It's a pretty easy fix. It's not going to take too long to do. Yep, that'll work. And then, matter of fact, let's do this, because I don't like having one here. We'll put one. Well, we might. I don't know. Let's see what it looks like. See what it looks like. Alright, and then we need to move this over here. I wonder how much space we're going to have to give to make this work again. Let's move right. Maybe here. Let's see what that looks like. Nope, did not want to move that at all. I wanted to move the storage rack, and I think, come on. There we go. Alright, let's move this over here. Yeah, we need to go further back just a little bit, and then move this here. Yeah, that's good. Wow, there is just so many. That I ordered 50. Crazy. We haven't even gone to the full 50 yet. So, God, so much. This takes up a lot of room. I truly did not realize how much space all this takes up. You know, and then of course adding the new 40 product to the game, it's a lot. God, I just didn't realize. I underestimated the amount of product in this game. Or at least how much space it would take up to stock it all in such a massive way. Yeah, because we're just about gonna have this room filled up as well. So we're gonna fill this room up and do a quick count and see where we're at, and then try to brainstorm a little bit with what little time we have left on the stream to come up with some ideas on how to fill the rest of this for all 270 items. Alright, and now we want to start putting stuff on this wall and then around these areas here. I'm going to do away with this trash can for now. Let's move this into this other room. I think we're going to have to do away with this for now. Yeah, we need some clear space on the walls for items. Alright. Let's go back and get another floor display. Yeah, we have a lot. We have a lot more left to put up in here. I want to leave a little bit of room there and then come over here. I think that might be enough for that. No, it's not even close. Not even close. That is a problemo. We're gonna have to figure that one out, because doing that, all it's gonna do is sacrifice one side for the other. So I could do it like this, but then it's not really making a big difference. Yeah, let me see. Let's move this out the way for a second and put this down first. Yeah, because we can't. Yeah, we're only just going to sacrifice space for space by doing this. So I'm not sure. We'll actually lose. I think lose room by doing this maybe. Let's move this out the way. Yeah, and it might come down to me just having to figure out how to make these a lot closer together and not have as much room the way I'm setting them up. So might have to come down. Might come down to that. Just better efficiency with space. That's what we'll do right there. Okay, that's perfect. Nope, did not want to take that out. There we go. I wanted to take this out. There we go. Move that out the way. And then we've got room for one more of these here first. And then we'll use this wall over here. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I think we can fit another 3 or 4 more in here. And then we're going to do a quick count. We're absolutely going to see how close or how far away we are. And I feel like we are extremely far away, like 100 plus. I think that's good. Let's put that there. Yeah, perfect. No, not so perfect, but would back to back with storage on the side be any better? Same area taken. I don't know. I've thought about that too, but you know, it's even doing that, you setting up your storage on the back side like that, back to back. I don't know how much room that would save by doing that, because you're still having to use these wide storage racks either way, you know. And I don't want every row. I don't want to not utilize wall space. The problem is if I set up the wall like this with these shelves together, that's it. You're stuck. Like these are behind, stuck on the wall, and then you can't get to them. You can't go and do what you want to do sometimes. Like from here, I can't grab that. It's going to grab everything but the one behind it. And so it kind of locks me out from ordering and restocking that back wall shelf. So that's why I kind of have to do that with the back wall. You know, I can't do those back to back. I could do these here back to back, but then where do I put the storage racks? I'd have to put the storage racks either in front where the tag's at. I mean, you know, so it creates a little bit of dilemma either way. It's truly hard to maneuver and manage them like you truly want to. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's just definitely going to require more space. And this right here looks absolutely horrible. I mean, it doesn't leave much room to walk through, so we're not going to do that. I am going to put one right here at the door, and I think that's it. I think this room is about all we can get in here safely. You know, I do worry a little bit about clipping and customer issues and stalkers getting stuck on stuff, and that's why we kind of have to leave a little bit of room. But that's it. I think this is it. I think we cannot, after we put our storage racks in, we won't have room for anything else in here. I think that's That's how this room has to look and how we have to roll with it. So let's do a quick count. Let's start out front. Let's go ahead and count and see what we got. Start at this back wall. Alright, so just guessing on that, I counted 82. I don't know if that's, you know, just a speed count. Let's see what we got back here. I got 40. I counted 40 here, so 80, 40, 120. So that's not even half. That's 120, and then of course in here we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20. So we're looking at about 160. We're about 115 off. That's a lot. We have a lot. So that's a real big challenge, huge challenge. I don't know. You know, we're going to have to do a lot of combining stuff, a lot more of pushing stuff together. This area here is going to have to be packed. We are absolutely going to use this area now. I have no choice. You know, we're going to have to block this to a certain extent, and then a lot more. So we do have over 100, 110, 115 to go to even make it to our item count. Just because there's so many items, and that's not even right. 120. And then 270. We have 150. So we're not even halfway there. It's just going to be really hard. Really, really, really hard. I don't know. We're just going to have to see what we can and can't do. And definitely going to be a challenge. I'm looking forward to it, but it's going to be a challenge for sure. I don't know how we make it all work, but we're going to have to try one way or another. I think we are going to have to start staggering stuff as well. I don't want to do that, but I think that's what we're going to have to do, and then we might have to utilize outside somewhere. And I think that's a good idea too. Let me try doing this outside. I think this would be a great idea. You know, we put down our floor display, maybe block off some of the roller door. Yeah, absolutely, Nick. That's going to have to be what we do, and we're absolutely going to have to do outside too. Like this here. We're going to have to do outside. So, you know, this here is going to be one here outside, and then we're going to have to do it like this. You know, like storage rack is going to have to go next to the pallet. You know, but we're going to have to get real creative. This is going to be a crazy setup, absolutely massive. I don't know how we make it work, but because we got about 125, 130 more that we have to lay out, so we got to figure something out. But we'll make it work. We are absolutely going to utilize outside, inside, anywhere we might have to put pallets, floor displays in the bathrooms, wherever we have to put them. That's just where we have to put them. And I do think we can get quite a few set up outside to make work as well. I think we could do it this way, and it looked pretty decent too. At 2 a.m. you'll wake up with an idea. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably will. I think this works good though. Outside, put these close to each other, and then this side for this, and this for that. So, it's just gonna be random. We're gonna absolutely have so much to stock up on, and it's just crazy. Kind of glad that I jumped on tonight to get to this point. Because otherwise, Friday would have been a lot. It would have been kind of improvising the whole stream on setting this up. So it's definitely good to have jumped in tonight and got a little bit of an idea of how hard it's truly going to be. And I hope Friday my save file will load in faster than 10 minutes, because we have a lot of furniture. And that's just furniture. We don't even have a big box file yet. Alright, so we got that set up like that, that set up like that, that set up like that. With 2 out there. Yeah, and then we'll set up 2 more here and then do the same thing. So this will give us another maybe 5 to 8 on one side, then we can do 5 to 8 in the front, and then 5 to 8 probably on the other side as well. So a little bit closer, and then we just got to go inside and probably do some more stuff to figure out. Lots of stuff, just crazy. Yeah. 270, and we're not even slinging close. We're at like 120, and we have to get to 270, so another 150 storage racks. Oh man, massive. We can fit that there. I don't know if we can fit another storage rack over here, and we're obviously gonna have to take these storage racks down when we start stocking up anyways, because the stalkers will use them, and it will ruin everything for us. So yeah, that'll work. We'll put that there, and then another floor display. And I think, yeah, we can't fit that there. Cannot fit that there. I don't know. Box items should just be code, so it shouldn't be bad. It's not until your items are pulled from the game then it will get. Yeah, you're right, that's very true. All right, so that doesn't work there at all. Let me move this out of the way, because I think I can put oh no, we don't want to do that. There we go. I think I can put this here and then another storage rack behind it. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to get creative. I don't know what more to do. You just have to get creative on everything. So let's move this maybe over. I don't know if we can actually make this. Yeah, that works. So this is gonna have to just look a little off, but I'm okay with that. And then let's move our computer and stuff over around to the other side of the building. Yeah, let's move our delivery point over there as well, and our computer, and then we'll try to set up this front area here. Yeah, definitely excited. I can't wait. Friday is going to be a blast. This is quite the project. It will definitely take the full day, 24 hours in the hypermarket. It will definitely take every second of it. Definitely. I think once we get started and get everything set up and figured out and start ordering product, get the product stocked, it'll start to pick up pace, and we'll start to make some progress. Alright, let's order more floor unit. I think 50 is it. I think this is the last bit of amount. No, actually it's not. That puts us at 170. So we'll need to order another 50 after this. And I'll just have to put them on the roof. Maybe we'll have room on the roof to put some of this stuff. I don't know though. We'll have to check and see. Let's order some more floor displays or storage racks here to see if we can make them fit. I just want to be able to see where we can put these to make them work. Okay, that's what we're gonna have to do. They're not gonna fit all the way back here, I don't think. Maybe they will. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I don't think I can push this any forward. Yeah, I can't push it any further up. So we will put this right here for now. Maybe Croissant will bless you with more real estate. Yeah, right? Maybe we get a surprise update before Friday and I get way more. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's move this computer in here. We're gonna start putting stuff in the break room soon. Sorry guys, we just don't have a choice. This is just bananas. Yeah, let's put that there. Move some of this stuff out of the way again. Now we're blocking our real estate, blocking room. Move this stuff out of the way. Yeah. That's the good thing about this setup, though, is having the storage racks on the side. We kind of can cram it together more, so to speak. There we go. And we're not going to have people going in the front door here, so we're absolutely going to block it off too. Yeah. We're going to block it off. So this one will be for this one will be for that one. This one, there needs to be another one over here. And then we're absolutely going to do the same thing here. Yeah, they are not coming in here. So I guess we're probably only going to have like one way in on Friday. Everything's going to be blocked off. I mean, I don't know any other way to do it. That's going to have to be the, it's going to have to be the go-to. It's crazy. I mean, this store is going to be so full of product. There's going to be so much stuff. Set that there. We got a storage rack that we can put down real quick. Not right there. Yeah, I think. Yeah, we got to move this trash can. This trash can doesn't need to be here anyways. Unfortunately, I don't think we can throw it away. Let's put this in the corner over here. Alright, floor display here. Another storage rack. I guess I can do this. I can move it out the way. Still gonna have space. We just need to be able to use it as a spacer. For now, at least. And then we just keep moving it. Leave the floor display there. Move that. And then use this over here. Move here. Yep. Move this. Nope, don't move that. What am I doing? Almost move that out the way completely. Alright. Another floor display. So we are able to fit quite a few of these in the front of the store. Is that not, come on, is that not going to fit right? There we go. Yep, we need to move the rack again over here. Another floor display. Oh, that's a wall. Don't need that or that. We'll have to do, let's move our rack out the way. So yeah, we're utilizing all the space we can in the front to set up displays. Right there, I think we have room for this. I don't want to have to move my barrel out the way. Come on, I think we do. I think I absolutely am gonna have to move a barrel. So, wow. All right, that's okay. The barrels will be back in place. Matter of fact, I can't. It's not the barrel at all. It's the fact that we are on. Maybe we're on something. That fit fine. I don't understand that one at all. That's okay. Close enough, right? Now let's see if I can actually put the barrel back and it actually stick there. Yeah, I can. Okay. So I'm not sure why the rack didn't go in that spot then. Alright, let's go down. That will actually be an opening. We'll leave that one as opening. And then let's go to the next space down. Grab this. I know that that will fit there from going forward. And then let's put this here if we can. For some reason, it's not putting it right up against that. I'm not sure why. I mean, it didn't have to go directly against it at this point. As long as we can just get it over here, I'm okay with that. Create it up, then place it down. It's bugged. Oh, it's bugged. Okay. Bugged, huh? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you're right. It's bugged. Absolutely right. Good call, Nick. Alright, and then we're going to jump over here on this slot here. Let's pick this up, place it back down over here, and then we'll go to another floor display. So we're going to have quite a bit. I didn't think I could fit this many around the building at all, but we absolutely can. And that's going to put us a little bit closer. A little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. And I think we're going to do away with this trash can here. Just let's move this out of the way. So we can put this here, I think. Yeah, there we go. And then move this to over here. That'll work. And then we do the same thing. I'll get another floor display, and we just keep moving around the building. I do think the front and between that and the side, I think we managed to put a good 20. 20. That's still not a lot. Still not a lot. We have a long ways to go. Long ways. Long ways. There we go. Move that there. Move this here. And then let's go ahead and take it to the back area. Yeah, we're absolutely going to have to put some in the self-checkout area. Yeah. Definitely going to have to do that. No doubt about it. It's going to have to happen. I don't think we're going to be able to put any over here on the side. Yeah, very minimal. Don't know. Yeah, right here is where it can go. Alright, that'll work. And then let's grab here, put this here, and let's go get some more floor displays. Alright, a couple more. So much changes so many things that we're gonna have to change to make this work, I think. We might have to do some temporary deconstruction and then put some things back after it's over, but might not have a choice. We've run out of space. We're using every single spot we can. We've got to start putting stuff in the bar area, the bathroom, self-checkouts, everywhere. Alright, that goes there. That's there. Oh, that's another AC unit that I do not need currently. Do not need that. So if we get through these, that'd be 175, 180-ish. And then we still have another 100 to go, so it's... I don't know what we do. Hopefully Croissant don't have OCD. I know, right? If they do, they're just going to have to tell them, hey, this is not one of those projects for OCD people, that's for sure. Yeah, we're gonna still be probably close to 75 to 85 short that we're gonna need to find room for, and so we're probably absolutely gonna have to do something with our built areas. We're gonna have to use them somehow. That sucks, but you know, it sucks, but it's what we're probably gonna wind up having to do. Because we are out of space. I need that second floor like ASAP. This is definitely going to be interesting. I think if I had to make changes and clear out some stuff in here, I think I could absolutely probably fit like 25 in here. and then I could probably fit another 25 in there. That'd be 50. So that gets us a lot closer to that number. All right, we are right on the bubble on this one. I think it's starting to lag just a little bit. I think our furniture count is just way up there. I think we're starting to get a little bit of lag. Yeah, that fits there. All right, let's go. A couple more floor displays I think we can make heading towards the back. Because we have used quite a bit of that 50 making. You know, I think we've got probably a good 40 around the building. All right, let's place this one here. That's good. Move this over here. Just make sure it fits. You're definitely taking one for the team. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's how it feels. Definitely feels that way. You know, because I didn't want to have to take down anything or any of the built areas, and there's a good chance I'm going to have to. High probability that I'm going to have to. So, but that's, you know, that's part of it. I have to make this work one way or another. Determined that we're going to do it. Are you selling every licensed item? I am. Every single one. 274 items. We will be doing cold, lamps, everything. So, yeah. We're going to go all out. We're not leaving any item untouched. Yeah. And hopefully Croissant Games doesn't add in surprise license anytime before Friday. Or in the middle of Friday. And then we get another license in there, and I can't fit all of it because we have over 300 products. So here comes the lag. Absolutely. I definitely expect a tremendous amount of lag. I think so. I'm pretty sure that we're going to catch some lag, and we're just going to have to try to fight through some of it. But yeah, that's it. That's all that we can fit around the side of the building. The only thing that I have left now is I'm absolutely going to have to start using space inside. I think we can block off possible long loading times. Absolutely. I'm expecting my game to take about 5 to 10 minutes to load Friday, and then if I ever had to save or do anything in the middle of the game Friday while stocking, it's probably going to take a lot longer to load back in. We are going to do this though. I don't know. No, you can't fit between there. Okay, so that's not going to work. But we are absolutely going to have to figure out a way to block off like this here. We're going to have to put them and stagger them forward like this. And then I definitely keep an eye on their Discord. I've seen talk more items, but unsure what may be or when. Yeah, there's a lot more items coming. I don't think we're going to see them before Friday for sure. I don't think we're going to see them, and I don't expect to see any until the next update. We might get some with the next update with staff training, but there's a lot coming. October and November, there's going to be a lot of items, a lot. Yeah, so we're going to have to figure some stuff out. Definitely going to have to stagger. I think we do that one there. I think we can make this one work here and still have room. Yep, we can still do that. So we're going to do that there. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. That'll fit 2 more in there. We are absolutely stretching and reaching for space now. The bathrooms are not off limit either. We might have to stock toilet paper and toothpaste in there. I think that's good. We have just enough room. I didn't want to do this, but I once again, I don't think we have a choice. I think we absolutely have to do that. If we want this to work, we've got to make room. Yeah, this needs to come forward just a little bit. And this comes over here. Yeah, they can still get in here. That's perfect. And then we're absolutely going to have them coming down this way. And then we start making sacrifices. You know, do we stock in the bathroom? Possibility, yes. High possibility, yes. Self-checkouts, I think we're going to have to do away with a row of self-checkouts. What about turning the floor display on its side, different position? Possibly could do that, but I think either way you do it, you're still going to have to set it up to where you're not blocking off, and then you still have some room. You know, even if we turn it sideways, like we did out front, even at an angle, you know, now I have to have the storage rack on the side, so all we're doing is maybe stretching the length of it. I don't know. We'll look and see. I've tried to set up a lot of different ways to try to do it the most efficient with spacing issues. And it's, you know, it's tough either way. And it still takes up about the same amount of room, just maybe set up a little different on how it is. So let's see how this looks here. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. And then we can come through with a couple more. We'll just keep going forward. Not a whole lot of walking room. The customers are definitely, there's a good chance we might see some clipping, but maybe we won't. Maybe I've left just enough space to where customers will walk through the little gaps, and that'll be it. Possibly. This here can definitely be, we can definitely add more. I think we can stagger these out too, and then come forward. We're probably gonna have to. That just is not. This needs to be a little closer. Yeah, that works good. That works good. I mean, we don't have much room, but it is what it is. I think we can fit a whole nother row right here. Because we are stretching it. We have a lot. I think we have about 50 more we have to try to fit in there some way or another. That is pushing it. These customers are going to be neck to neck, back to back. Yeah, it is going to look crazy. It's not going to look pretty. It's not going to look neat at all. It is absolutely going to look like a free for all, with customers just running into each other. Pure chaos. Basically start one item, place it on a shelf, and display. Better to do it in order. Then staff can fill it up. The first product you grab. Yeah. I've done it. I've done this on another store and filled about 150. So you don't have a mess of boxes outside. I've done it about 50 different or 150 different items in a store and filled it up all the way, and it came out really good. Yeah. And you eventually get so far ahead of them that you have boxes regardless anyway. So, yeah, that's going to probably wind up happening regardless. So, which is okay, you know. That gives me a chance. When I get so far ahead, that gives me a chance to get something to eat. You know, take a little stretch break, and not have to worry about things slowing down or stopping. I mean, that's for me. That's always why I have my stalkers a little behind most of the time, anyways, just so I can get a breather. We will have to make you an award once this is completed. Well, I appreciate it. I mean, you can either make one for the biggest donkey award, and I'll be another animal, or you can make a good one. It's up to you. I'll see if Croissant can't get me a goat trophy added to the game. About that, we'll see if we can't hang it on the wall. All right, yeah, it's gonna be pure chaos, pure pandemonium. An award for breaking the game. Yeah, absolutely, right? An award for breaking the game. I agree, because that's probably what's going to happen. We probably are before staff training. Yeah, they're probably going to spend their whole next week trying to fix the mistakes that I made, and everybody's going to be mad at me because they had to put off staff training for another week. So we'll try not to have that happen. All right, we are slowly but surely trying to get there. I don't want to take this bar out. This bar looks so good. I might have to take the furniture out. I hate to say it. You know, I might take a screenshot. I can always come back and rebuild it like this, but I might have to take the furniture out. The furniture in this room might have to go, and then the furniture in the office and break room might have to go. Yeah, so sadly enough, that I might have to sacrifice some of the things that I absolutely don't want to sacrifice. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, that'll be plenty enough space. Yeah, so we're getting there. We've got probably one more spot here, and then I'll start putting some in here with the self-checkouts. Yeah, good chance self-checkouts have to be shrunk down really low too. I don't know how low, but can you make a save to come back before you take the rooms apart? Yeah, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. I could do that for sure. I've turned off my cloud saving on PlayStation 5, so I could absolutely upload a save to the cloud and then keep that one there and then come back to it later. So yeah, I could do that. Smart idea. Good thinking, Nick. Good thinking. It probably just saved me a lot of headache from having to go back and eliminate stuff forever. So smart thinking. I appreciate it. Let's see. Yeah, that's good. So this will be the last one here, and then we are on to the big boy floors. I don't think I have enough room. This looks crazy. It looks chaotic. It absolutely does. Like it's messing with my OCD right now, 100%. The bathrooms. Oh boy, I don't know. Let's start in the self-checkout room. Let's start there. But this is messing with my OCD for sure. It looks chaotic, and it's gonna be every bit as chaotic as it looks, or worse. Yeah, the tour of when it happens, when we start and open the store, is gonna be crazy, bananas. Yeah, we'll make this here. Let's get a storage rack, see how that looks. And I don't know how many self-checkouts do we have. I mean, we can shrink down. I hear the self-checkouts that the customers roll a lot faster now. You don't necessarily need them. So I think that's what we're going to do. I think we eliminate this whole row. If we don't get the staff training next update, what if we got a surprise update for customers using the facilities that you have? That'd be pretty cool. Be pretty cool. I'd take that. Would be pretty cool. Yeah, let's get rid of this side here. I think we've got enough self-checkouts, and if not, we're gonna have to sacrifice. Might be a little bit of longer lines. I'm okay with that. I don't think so though. I think this ought to still be plenty enough. I've seen other people that are getting about the same amount of customers using less self-checkout, so customer speed has been increased. You don't necessarily need a billion self-checkouts to make it work. Where's that storage rack that we had over here? There it goes. Let's make sure we have room back here first before I do anything. Yeah, and then we'll go back some on the wall here. Perfect. And then I will take another floor display and we'll go down the wall area there and just kind of keep them along the wall. Yeah. Crazy chaotic. That's what this is. There she is. Wow. You're like 17 hours late. Jesus Christ. You know what? And we're just about to end the stream. I can't believe you would jump in at the very end of the stream, Yoda. Yoda. You better have a really good excuse. I'm just playing. Welcome in, Yoda, everybody. The greatest moderator in the world. I'm sorry. Did I say great? I meant the latest moderator in the world. God. Oh, that's so funny. Welcome in, Yoda. Welcome in. Just giving you a hard time. If I don't give you a hard time, everybody else will. So it's better that I do it, probably. Oh. The latest moderator in the world. I like that. You should change that to your name, the latest moderator. Yoda latest. How about that? Not Yoda best, Yoda latest. Alright, I think, yeah, that'll work. Okay, we're good. I kept thinking because this wall here, I forgot that I have to stagger this a little more. So that works though. I just hope that the customers from the checkout don't clip right here. I have a feeling they're going to. We got to figure that out. That's going to be a problem for sure. Maybe we do this right here to leave a gap. No, we're going to have to come over here with this. Yeah, I think we possibly can eliminate this row here. I don't know if I can. Let's try it and see what it looks like when I do that. but this absolutely sucks. Absolutely tragedy. That'll still give us 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That gives us 10 self checkouts. I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. And then, you know, once this product in here sells out completely, I'll just take the shelves out and the racking out and do away with it. And then we can put more self-checkouts in here if we need to. So that way we still have plenty of space. Yeah, I mean, that's about the only thing we can do, as we're going to have to make sacrifices to make all this work. And the mass chaos, it is definitely going to be hectic. I mean, this place is definitely going to look like a liquidation sale. That works. Just enough room. Yep. We need shelves for furniture. Yeah. Yep. The one thing though that I could do, and that you know, it doesn't do the effect that I want. I could use hanging shelves. I could do hanging shelves everywhere, and I could stock up every single item that way, but it doesn't have the same effect. You know, I'm not going to have the same amount of stock, the same amount of inventory on the shelves. I mean, you know, it wouldn't be nearly as massive. This here is massive, though. I mean, there's nothing that comes close to it. Alright, and I think we got room to do one more here, and then possibly put some more on this back wall, on the very back. Maybe one. Every time I see the thing, I think of Stephen King's Needful Things. I meant to put away Needful Things. Stephen King is great. That's one of my favorite all-time authors. Love Stephen King. All right, we have room for one last, and that works good. We can't do anything else. That's it. I mean, I think we've created maybe a problem back here, because the customers are going to clip through here, and I don't know if they're going to hit the shelves or not. We'll have to see. This one here might be a problem rack or problem floor display. Let's move this back here and see if it even fits where it's at. I mean, I can't get back there to it, so it's kind of like almost pointless. I can't get back there to it, can I? Yeah, I can. Barely. I like Dean Koontz a little better. Dean Koontz is pretty good, but, you know, he writes a different style than Stephen King. Stephen King is mostly horror, though, I think, right? Dean Koontz, doesn't he write more of crime thrillers and other stuff like that? It's not always just scary. It's not horror books, though, so I think. Yeah, that might work. I think that's what we're going to have to do right here. I think we'll put this here and then do this like that. But that fits one more in there. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why. I mean, yeah, Dean Koontz is just different style. I do like Dean Koontz too, though. I absolutely love Dean Koontz. And I'm trying to think. There's so many more. I read a lot as well. When I find time in the 24 hours of my day that is filled with everything else. Where could we put another one of these? We've got no room on the floors here. We are looking jam-packed, except for here. I absolutely could stagger one like we did over there, and we will try to not block this off. Yep, that'll work. We'll do that, and then we'll do the same thing and do another one down. Oh, I blocked myself in. I forgot I can't go that way. I forgot. So many things. It's like a maze. I mean, if you... Yeah, this is a maze. Absolutely a maze. Did you know Dean Koontz says something like 15 different aliases? Why, I have no idea, but he does. No, I did not know that. That's interesting. I wonder why. I don't know. Maybe he has a multiple personality disorder, and he wants to be somebody different every day. I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. Let's see how this looks. Let's go back here. Wow, that leaves... I mean, that's what I would do. You know, I think that's think that's what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm the goat, but I'm also the fat goat. I'm also, you know, 15 other things. So I'm just playing. Just playing. I am not those things at all. But I would do that though. I think that's a smart idea if you wanted to have multiple personalities and want to use them. You know, superheroes do that. We absolutely do not have room to put anything else in here. All right, so that is gonna have to do it for this. I think our next step is obviously, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to throw away all the furniture in here and use this room in here because I just don't. We just built this area. Absolutely just built this area. Could I put more in here? Absolutely. I think that's probably what I'm going to have to do. This has got to go. Let's move this out the way. We're going to have to get rid of the water thing. I think I'm clipping into the wall and the plant. Unfortunately, I hate to do that, but we're just having to make sacrifices. We have to make sacrifices tonight to make it work for Friday. This just looks like trash if we do it that way. So we might have to do it on the side here like this, because that works too. Yeah, I think that's how we do it. We'll do that one like that. That fits another one of those in there. We've run out of space in this area. Our next opportunity to use space will be the bathrooms. I don't want to do that, but I'm not against it. You know, nobody uses these bathrooms anyways except for our stalkers, so I think we can absolutely put a couple in the bathroom. You know, we'll make it respectable. It'll be toilet paper and hand soap in one bathroom. And you know, I think in the guys, no, this is the women, so the women's will put, or the men's will put toilet paper and hand soap. Yeah, I think that works. We'll put another one on the side. Yeah, pure chaos. That is what we are doing right now. What do we got here? That's trash. Sometimes people use different aliases to keep people interested in their items by thinking it's someone new. Yeah, I used to do that, Nick, with my ex, and it didn't work too well. Didn't work too well. I used to call and tell her it was somebody different. She didn't like that idea. Just playing. Just playing. So we can't fit. I don't know. I think we can only do one per restroom. I mean, it works. If we get rid of this, and maybe we put yeah, this here, and then we'll put, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll put our storage rack on the side here. So the bathrooms now have a display in it. We can use this area here, I think. Let's go ahead and put some in that corner. I think we can make them fit in that corner and at least put one or two in there. Or people decide they don't like Kuntz but get tricked by reading him and not knowing it. That's true. Very true. It's all about sales. That's true. Because believe it or not, you can publish under a different name and have all your sales routed to your real name. So it's definitely possible. Definitely possible. I don't know. We're just not going to have a lot of room back here by doing this. Or maybe we do it this way and then we put another. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do this here and then put a storage shelf right here. Storage rack. And then that'll be this area here. Yeah, it's going to be hectic. It's going to be hectic. Wow, there's no more room for anything in here at all, unless we take that out. And then it comes down to this. It comes down to the break room, the office, and the bar. Wow, a lot to sleep on, a lot to think about tonight, a lot to try to figure out. You know, I don't know how much extra space we can create. by using these. If I can fit 10 in each room, that's still 10, 20, and then the bar 30. So we still only do 30, and I still think we're probably about 20 short. So it is going to be a challenge. Friday is definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be chaotic. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. So I feel like that's a good stopping point. I have a lot to figure out for Friday's stream. When we jump on Friday, I think that we're going to stock up what we have first, and then we'll figure it out. We'll get really far ahead Friday, and get everything stocked up that we have out here currently, and then we'll go from there, and I'll try to figure it out Friday. Plenty of time to figure it out, that's for sure. So I appreciate everybody joining in tonight and checking out the stream. Once again, we will not have an episode on Wednesday as we prepare for Friday for the 24-hour stream, but best of luck to you, man. I appreciate it, Nick. I really do. I appreciate you joining in and always watching, and just being positive. I really appreciate it, man. It definitely goes a long ways to everybody in here and to me as well. So everybody, I hope has a great rest of their evening. Please like this channel, like the stream, like the video. Please share it. Spread the word. Remind everybody about Friday. Just a really, really big day. Reminder that the developers will be on at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. I think they're going to be on probably close to an hour, but that will probably be the highlight of the stream, and also the giveaway as well. But it'll be a lot of fun. And then we're going to take a little break, and we'll get ready for season 2. But I appreciate everybody. Check out the Discord once again. Fabulous. As always, thanks to Yoda once again for being the best mod. But everybody have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you on Friday.